following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
4th down and 10 for the Spartans. Here comes the blitz off of the corner, and they get there, and it's going to be turned over on downs.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, get to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Armson back with a lone back, a man in motion, that's number 5, fakes the handoff, spins around, he's back in the packet, throws deep, he's got a man up top, and he catches it! He's still on his feet, number 18 going the 10, the 5, touchdown Oaks!
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service,
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer Keg,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Football fans, welcome into Waupaca, Wisconsin, normally home of the Comets, but tonight the field has been taken over by 2 teams looking to make it to the state championship next Saturday. The top-seeded Gilman Pirates and the Oakfield Oaks both coming to town looking to knock the other one out. Game time is just over a half an hour away. Welcome into the broadcast booth, Makai Ackerman, joined by Dominic Ackerman, and of course our camera operators on the field for us tonight are the Dr. Cameron Hatcher and Jacob. Dominic, such a cool environment here in Waupaca. Quite a hike from the parking lot up here to the broadcast booth, but a beautiful turf field, a large student section, and large stands here. It should be a great game in the making.
Yeah, thanks, Kat. I'm so looking forward to some great football here tonight. Both of these teams are top tier in the state as we have some semifinal action here in Waupaca. Both of these teams have a tremendous defense, but also some very high-scoring offenses. So you'll look to see which game plan prevails. Before I kick it back over to Makai, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, and thank you to Waupaca for their roles in hosting this semifinal game. They've set us up very nicely in this nice broadcast booth.
They have been very hospitable the entire time we've been here. We were running through some issues there in the pregame, but they were very nice coordinating with us, and we were able to get set up and get on air in time. On that note, we will step aside, and when we come back, a bunch of pregame action, including an exclusive interview with the head coach of the Mighty Oaks, Coach Corey Rickert. Don't go anywhere.
Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family warm this winter,
here, let me show you how this works.
It takes Bryant.
Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane. Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. I'm Makai Ackerman, Dominic Ackerman to my right in this amazing broadcast booth here in Waupaca, Wisconsin. For 4 teams left now, it's obviously Oakfield versus Gilman tonight. You have some other teams on the other side of the bracket. One of these teams is going to state next week on Saturday, and it's going to be a fantastic matchup. But before we look ahead, let's look back at how these two teams got here. First, for the Pirates. In the first round, Gilman did more than take it to the Siren Dragons, dominating them in a 66-0 victory. In similar fashion, the next week, Gilman took down the 4-seeded Owen Withee 55-8. Then moving on to last week, another shutout for the Pirates as they cruised past North Crawford 36-0. Now moving on to the Mighty Oaks. In the first round, Oakfield executed their plan to perfection, easily taking down Williams Bay 55-0. The following week, Oakfield struggled a little bit, but eventually found a way to beat Belmont 32-26. Finally, last week, Oakfield bounced back to their normal style play, walking away with a win 38-0 against the 3-seeded Sevastopol Pioneers. Looking forward to next week now. Like I said, the winner of this one will get a chance to play in the coveted 8-man football state championship in Wisconsin Rapids next Saturday. They will have to face off against either the 2-seeded McDonald Central Catholic or the top-seeded co-op of Lena and Aquinas. That matchup taking place tonight in D.C. Everest. Dominic, why don't we kick it to you and give us some of those stats for the Gilman Pirates?
Yeah, thanks, Makai. It's time to dive into some numbers for the undefeated Gilman Pirates, a team that has relied almost entirely on a ground-and-pound offense this season. The Pirates have absolutely piled up the yardage with nearly 3,400 rushing yards in their 11 games. That incredible total averages out to just over 300 yards a game, and that ground attack hasn't slowed down in the playoffs. They rushed for 292 yards in their shutout win last week against North Crawford. Leading the way is senior number 20, Tony Sarichik, with 70 carries for 878 yards, giving him an astounding 12.5 yards a carry. But this team is all about sharing the load in the backfield. Following Tony is junior running back number 23, Colby Keepers, with 72 carries and 536 yards, and junior number 32, Lucas Halida, also chips in with 45 carries and 527 yards. Now, this isn't just a team of great running backs, though, because junior quarterback number 14, Logan Halida, is a dangerous threat with his legs as well. He has 64 carries this year for 475 yards on the ground to go along with his 629 passing yards on only 45 attempts. The touchdowns are shared across the offense, but Logan Halida does lead the team with 14 rushing touchdowns to go along with his 9 passing touchdowns. When Logan does decide to throw the ball, he has 3 main targets he looks to go to. The leader is senior number 3, Sawyer Winger, with 12 receptions for 190 198 yards on the year. Behind him, senior number 18, Cooper Krug, has 8 receptions for 152 yards. And finally, we mentioned him already, but number 20, Tony Saricek, also has 5 receptions for 176 yards out of the backfield. Dominating defense as well, because when we move over to the defense side, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Pirates have only allowed points in 3 of their 11 games all season. That includes the playoffs, where 2 of their 3 games have been shutouts. Their leading tackler is junior, number 26, Henry Saricek, with 87 tackles and 2 sacks. And then junior, number 23, Colby Keepers, also has 81 tackles on the year and 5 sacks to his name. And finally, Tony Saricek's name once again, this time on defense, with 56 tackles and 2 sacks. This defense has racked up 23 total turnovers this season, 8 of them being fumbles, 15 on the interception. And the leader in interceptions is the quarterback himself, Logan Halida, with 4 interceptions, where Cooper Krug is second on the team with 3 of his own. And finally, a quick note on the special teams. The Pirates are not afraid of kicking the PAT, which we don't often see in high school football. They've shared the extra point role between senior number 12, Alex Copenhaver, is 13 for 20 on the year, and senior number 54, Dawson Robinson, is 3 for 3 on the season. And while they don't often get to practice the kick returning because they hold their opponents scoreless, when they do, they make it count, because the Pirates have 2 different kick return touchdowns this year, including one in last week's shutout.
Wow. Talk about that defense, right? I know you were looking through stats. I was looking through stats of my own. And one common denominator when looking at the Pirates team on all of the different websites and the stats that we had access to, this defense is dominant. It's going to be a very large task today for Oakfield to pierce through that. The big defensive line, the secondary back there, just try to put some points up on the board. Like you said, only 3 games this season that they've let their opponents have points. That's an insane number, especially this far into the playoffs.
Insane number. And the points that they scored was 12, 8, and 8.
Yeah.
So it's not even like the offenses have had a field day when they were able to score. It's still less than 2 scores a game from this defense of the Gilman Pirates.
Defense is scary. We'll see it in about 20 minutes. But until then, we will step aside here from some more ads. And when we come back, a very exclusive interview with head coach Corey Rickard of the Mighty Oaks. Stick with us.
Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield football team, Coach Corey Rickert. Coach, welcome to the show.
All right. Thanks for having me, Jeff.
And we know what it means if we're chatting. We're still alive, and you're still alive. So it's got to feel fantastic. Give me a recap of how things went in this last round against Sevastopol.
Yeah, it does feel fantastic. I can tell you that it's been a really, really long time that I allowed myself to enjoy a win as long as I did. I mean, I don't think I stopped smiling the entire weekend. So, yeah, Sevastopol was an incredible game on our part. We needed to have a really good, a good solid effort. And shutting a team out like that is amazing. So I'm proud of how we did offensively, defensively, even the special teams. But it just means that we got to do it again because we got a team that's even better than that.
Yeah, I was very impressed. Again, I was watching from home, didn't have a choice, but was right there cheering with you guys and trying to tell Makai and Dom, make sure you make this statement here. But against a very, very good, a very physical team, your offense was clicking on all cylinders. So just talk a little bit about the composure that your boys had when letting that offense run.
Yeah, we felt that we needed to do everything we needed to be able to run the ball, pass the ball. We thought that short passes were going to be there for us, and it worked. We tossed it out to Braden Glugel, excuse me, and let him do his thing. And he had a heck of a game. It was fun to be a part of. You know, even when we just tossed it on the side, the number of players, the number of blockers that got out in front of him, he allowed it to occur. You know, he set up his blockers well, and the blockers did their thing, and we were able to make a lot of yards. So it was a decent game plan. Scott Liebel, our offensive coordinator, and he was actually for his work. He was in Europe all week, so. Aaron Shep was taking over and helping out throughout the week, and they came up with a great plan, good week of practice, and we were able to spread it around a little bit and do some different things and keep them off their toes.
It's not very often in the playoffs that you pitch a shutout against a really good offensive team, again, that we had saw when we looked at the statistics. So just talk about, again, the game plan that you had for your defense and the execution that they had on that evening. I was so impressed.
Yeah. Now they are not a one-man team, but their team does revolve around their quarterback. Their quarterback is able to run the ball very well. He had over 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards passing. And one of the things that make you nervous as a defensive coordinator is when he starts running, he's still thinking about passing. So when those kind of quarterbacks make your guys that are in coverage stay true to their job. So we were able to two things. Those guys were stuck on their guys, and our front four, actually front five, between our three and our two linebackers that were up most of the time. They did their job and they got to the quarterback. He's a big, strong guy. I don't know if you saw it but he knocked Lincoln Lobbs, who is a very big load. He knocked him down in a play. So big, strong guy. We were able to do what we wanted to do, is tackle him low and tackle him with many. So we made him uncomfortable, and that helped out and get them off the game they wanted to play.
Now we're off to a neutral site, even though we've been playing at a neutral site here for this next round here. A number one from their regional, in their sectional. I'm not sure actually how you play it, but the number one in the, I believe in the regional, right? And you were the number one in your regional. Now you're colliding here in the sectional semifinals. Tell us what you know about this Gilman Pirates team.
They in the coaches poll, if they have not been number one all year, I think it only lasted like one or 2 weeks. So they've been number one almost the entire year. They have the respect of every coach in the state. They run the ball quite a bit, but they're efficient when they pass. They only had to pass, I want to say, in the regular season 40 sometimes. Their quarterback is, but he's 70%. So they will allow you to sleep. They balance it out. They've got, I want to say, 4 or 5 guys that are over 500 yards rushing. So we just have to play sound, not necessarily play the person, but play the position. We have to play sound defense, get our gaps taken care of. And they're going to beat you in a lot of different ways. They are just, they're nothing fancy, but they're going to just do what they do, and they're going to do it well.
And that's what I take a look at here, looking at those stats. You hit it right on the head. They have 3 rushers over 500 yards. There's another one right behind him in the quarterback with 475 yards rushing. I would not say that they are a passing attack team because of just those 45 attempts, but I look at this, Coach, and to me, it looks like you're playing yourself. Not the same offense, though, but again, how do you plan to beat yourself?
Well, that's the thing, and it's funny you said that because I thought that exactly when I was watching their offense and their defense. We have survived on, or we have done a lot with big plays, but one thing that I was really proud about against Statistical was our first drive took 6 minutes, and other than, I think the touchdown was 15, 20 yards, something like that. Everything else was just a nickel and dime. I think we had to make a couple third down conversions, a couple fourth down conversions in that drive. They do the same thing. They are going to just take what they get, take what you give them, and do a little of the time. On defense, they want you to they're going to give you a little bit. They're going to give you the pass. They're going to give you short yards. They're going to give up 5 or 6 yards on a run. They're going to give up an 8-yard pass play, but you have to consistently have a 10, 12, 14 play drive if you want to score. And that's what our defense is built upon. We've given up big plays once in a while, but our goal is that we don't think you can drive 12 plays without making a mistake. And if you do, we'll tip your cap, and then we'll get the ball and try to do the same thing. So they're exactly the same. We play pretty similar type of offense and defense. You're right, our offense is just a little different. We don't run near as much as they do. But the defenses will make you earn every bit of it. And the offenses we're coming around to a point like them where we're okay with we don't get uncomfortable where we need to have a big play. We don't have to go big or go home. And that will make us more competitive against a team like this.
There's a lot on the line here. So tell me, Coach, how's the conversation been with the boys or the young men that you've been working with here to stay within the system and to stay within your heads? Because as I'm looking at this here, it's going to be the team that makes the least amount of mistakes. Against Sevastopol, you kept the penalties way down. So how do you prepare the boys when they're going to be jacked up in this situation?
Yeah, that's the conversation. Basically, when it comes to this, we've been talking and discussing this position literally since December. So, the sign up in the weight room about, I don't think the sign said, it's changed a little bit, so I don't remember everything, but I don't think it said championship or bust, but it definitely did say that we want to play in the championship. So we're set up to a position where, we can earn what we've been talking about and talk it into existence. So we haven't had to focus a lot on that. They get it. They were prepared last week. I assume they'll be prepared again this week. We've had a really good week of practice. I do think that they understand the role, and I don't think there's nerves. Well, for them, for me, I can't tell you where my head is going every other minute, but they don't need that. They take care of themselves.
Coach, I want to thank you again for taking the time. And I say this all the time because I don't know how many times I'll get to do this, but thank you so much for the time that you've taken on the pregame interviews, the postgame interviews, answering all of our questions and so being involved. So I'm going to give you one more opportunity here. Is there anything else you'd like to add that we didn't have a chance to talk about here on the pregame show?
No, I'll throw it right back at you, though. I've appreciated the coverage that you guys have given us, but I don't want to make it a sappy story because I expect to do it one more time. So hopefully we take care of business and we'll be able to do this one last time. And then we already know then there's an ending. We don't have to do the what if game.
Coach, thank you so much. And I absolutely agree with you. Again, unfortunately, I will not be at the site, but please know I am going to be watching this game closely on Radio Plus just to see how things turn out. So again, this has been the head coach here for the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield, playing here in the sectional final to try and make it to the state tournament, the head coach, Corey Rickert. We'll be back here after these messages on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Scratch that. We'll come right back here to the broadcast booth as we have a lot to get to and a little bit of time left on that clock as they are moving fairly quickly here in Waupaca. Both teams out there now. The captain's going to meet for the coin toss. A fantastic shot down there. But before we bring it to stats for the Oaks, let's first send it to that YouTube comment section. Alice Krieger in the chat saying, good luck, Mighty Oaks. Harmson brothers, number 12 and number 2. Then we have Wade Miller saying fire it up, Oaks. Tara in there saying, good luck, Oaks. So a bunch of Oaks supporters. Why don't we get some Gilman supporters in there? You know, we like hearing from both sides. Obviously, leave who you're rooting for, where you're rooting from. Pretty much anything. We just love hearing from you, and so do the players. But now we will kick it to Dominic, who's got some of the stats for the Oakfield Mighty Oaks.
Yeah, thanks, Mackay. Now as we pivot to the Oaks, this offense runs through their junior quarterback, number 12, Austin Harmson. He has had an incredibly efficient this year, going 84 for 128 passing. It gives him 1,470 yards on the season. More importantly, Harmson has thrown for a massive 27 touchdowns this season against only 6 interceptions. While their total rushing yards, 1,986 yards, is nearly 1,500 less than the Pirates on the year, they still have an extremely effective ground game. Leading the charges is senior number 10, Lennon Rouse, who has 123 carries for 1,031 yards, giving him a 8.4 yards per carry average, along with his 19 rushing touchdowns. And then senior number 5, James Coucher, is a major red zone threat, contributing for 38 carries, 383 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And also quarterback number 12, Austin Harmson, also uses his legs effectively with 56 rushes for 323 yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. When Harmson drops back, he has a couple of elite receiving options that he has been using all year. The clearest leader is senior number 18, Braden Glugla. Glugla has hauled in 39 receptions for 843 yards and a huge 16 receiving touchdowns. And let me tell you, he was spectacular in last week's win against Sevastopol, where he had 8 receptions for 133 yards and 3 receiving touchdowns. Senior number 8, Bo Bile, is also another serious threat with 20 catches for 342 yards and 7 touchdowns. On the defensive side of the ball, the Mighty Oaks swarm to the football. Leading the team in tackles is number 5, James Coucher, with 84 total tackles to go with 2.5 sacks. Number 8, Bo Bile, has 77 tackles and leads the team with 6.5 sacks. And also watch for junior number 33, Oscar Ariano, who has 74 total tackles. On the line is senior number 42, Zach Ogren. He has made a huge impact with 5 sacks on the season, alongside senior defensive presence number 76, Lincoln Lobbs. This is a turnover-happy defense as well, recording 28 total turnovers this season. That includes 16 fumble recoveries and 12 interceptions. Leading the way in creating chaos is the sophomore number 4, Xavier Milkey, who leads the team in both departments with 6 fumble recoveries and 4 interceptions. Finally, for the kicking game, Number 84, senior Colton Wyke handles the duties. He has 1 field goal on the year and is 20 for 29 on point after attempts.
Yeah, I mean, something we talked about before is how you're going to see dominant defenses from both sides of the ball tonight. We talked about how good Gilman's been. 7 shutouts, including the playoffs this season. Only 3 games that they've allowed points. They're 11-0, obviously undefeated. Oakfield only has the 1 loss to Algoma earlier in the season. But now they come in after fantastic performance, not only defensively, but offensively. Austin Harmson was slinging the ball last week. He also had a ton of ground game, which we're going to see from Gilman tonight. We know that. But the defense shut out Sevastopol last week as well. So it's not something to scoff at saying, oh, Gilman's got this one in the bag because their defense, well, Oakfield's right up there with the best of them. So should be interesting to see how this progresses out. Both teams going up, just finishing up warm-ups there, and then going to the national anthem in a couple of seconds. We will take a break, head to it with them, and when we come back, we're going to get a kickoff here from Waupaca, Wisconsin. Stick with us.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidke.com.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Generation.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Dominic, why don't you get away with some starting lineups now?
Yeah, so far we got number 5, James Kautzer. Number 8, Bo Bile. Number 10, Lennon Rouse. Number 18, Braden Glugla. Number 33, Oscar Ariano. Number 42, Zach Ogren. And number 76 on defense, Lincoln Lobbs. Oh, excuse me, one more. Number 84, Colton White. Sorry, Colton, didn't mean to forget about you.
Yeah, Colton White had that huge interception last week
of
where it
course.
looked like he was running the route better than the receiver was.
Absolutely. Now we await the starting lineup for the Gilman Pirates.
They will start on offense tonight.
Oh, they will be announced as a team. Oh, makes our job a bit easier.
Yes, indeed it does. Let's look at that YouTube comment section one more time before this game starts. Julie saying, good luck, Oaks, you got this. And Sandy Whip saying, sure would like to watch one more game next week. Go Mighty Oaks. Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
Just a matter of seconds away from kickoff now. I believe it will be the Gilman Pirates starting on offense.
Just about to get started to the state semifinal in Waupaca. The Comets doing a great job of hosting. We want to thank them one more time as we get ready for some 8-man action between the Gilman Pirates and the Oakfield Mighty Oaks.
Yeah, 4 teams left in the state. These two, one of them, the other 2 playing in D.C., wherever that was tonight. I can't remember exactly where it was. But nonetheless, they're playing over there. These 2 are playing here. Next week, they'll meet in Wisconsin Rapids for the state championship in 8-man football. Oakfield or Gilman's got to get past one or the other. And it actually looks like Oakfield will receive, which I thought is what I saw from the initial coin toss there, but he was announcing them as the defense. That's fine. Happens. So Oakfield will receive the opening kickoff. They will start on offense tonight and look to get going against this mighty Pirates defense.
I think they got to really set the tone early if they want this offense to thrive against the Pirates' defense. Got to have an opening drive that is consistent.
The kick is up and away. Back to Xavier Milkey back there, dressed out in a bunch of sleeves and some long socks. He brings it up to around the 20-yard line where he's met by a bunch of purple jerseys, and we are underway from Comet Field here in Waupaca, Wisconsin.
Oh, look at that fun little down marker. It's electronic.
Wow, look at that.
Fancy stuff out here in Waupaca.
Something I haven't seen before. Nonetheless, the Oaks start on offense, looking to get it going against a very good Gilman defense. We'll see if they can come out swinging.
We'll start it right about their own 20 for the opening drive.
Harmson in the shotgun. Looks like it's James Kautzer to his left. He will take the snap. Harmson trying to roll out to his left, avoiding a man, spinning her back around, now going to the right side, under pressure, and he's finally brought down right at about the line of scrimmage, possibly a loss of maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, we'll see where they mark it. It's about the exact same spot. I'm just going to give him a gain of nothing on the carry by Harmson.
That's what the PA announcer will say. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the same spot now. Harmson just under duress in the pocket and couldn't get it away.
See if they could work out with the QB run to start it off, but nothing having for him. So we'll reset.
Harmson in the backfield again. Throws it out to his flats. This time it's Braden Glugla. He's got some room down there and finally brought down, but it's going to be a first down for the Mighty Oaks.
I think it was just actually a gain of 9
short.
on that one.
Wow.
You can't really tell exactly where that
No,
out of bounds is. It's right in front of the Pirates there, this first blue line.
That's right. It's not the this is set up for normal 8-man or 11-man football, so those thin lines out there for 8-man are really going to throw me off tonight, so I apologize, but it'll be 3rd and very short now for the Oaks. Armstrong takes the snap, hands it off to a back in the backfield. That's Lennon Rawls pushing his way forward, and he's got enough. That will be a first down for the Mighty Oaks.
There we go. Lennon Rawls pushes the pile through to get the Oaks with their first moving of the sticks here tonight with a 2-yard rush from Lennon Rawls. Oaks will reset now with a fresh set of down markers.
Exactly where they want to be. Getting that first down, they kind of had struggles with it, but it really wasn't too hard for them, and it's what they're going to need all night long from especially this offense, considering how good Gilman's been on defense. Man in motion, that's Lennon Rawls. They'll hand it off to him. He's trying to cut the corner on the right side now. Stiff arms a man down. He's got the first down and more. Brought down at the 45-yard line. And the Oaks back-to-back first downs now.
Yeah, gain of 12 on the play. Nice job by Lennon Rawls. right? It was Lennon Rawls.
It was.
Okay. PA announcer just said a quarterback keeper, and I thought I was seeing Lennon Rawls on that one.
Nope.
Just wanted to make sure before I started talking about him. Great job there moving it to the outside. The Pirates were not ready for an outside play. They're looking for something up the middle, but Rawls takes it down the line and able to get a first down for the Oaks. Past, or right about to midfield now.
Yep. About the 47-yard line, trying to pass midfield and keep this drive alive. Harmson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, trying to roll out to his right now. It's a design keeper. He's got some room out there, and he will be tackled out of bounds. We'll see how much they give him. About a gain of 6 there on that first.
Maybe either 6 or
Nope.
7.
Okay, I knew it was coming.
I think it's more of a 6. Oh, actually, it's right in between the 6.
It is.
and
It
7.
is 6.
It's probably the perfect time for it.
6-7 out there. Shout out to Wade in the chat saying think you got a donation, Jeff. All right, Jeff, check that donations out on the Venmo.
We appreciate it. Of course, we thank you for tuning in here on Radio Plus Sports for our WIAA playoff action. As the Oaks have second and short.
Harmson hands it off to his back. It's the second one. Looks like Lennon Rawls again up the middle. Move the sticks once again. The Oaks keep moving.
That was Kautzer that time. First rush of the night for James Kautzer.
Just got to remember, Kautzer has the sleeves on. Looks like Lennon Rawls is going sleeveless tonight.
Gotcha.
So
He's playing the elements to perfection.
we'll keep that in mind.
As the Oaks are now past midfield. Fresh set of downs at the Gilman 47. So a pickup of 4.
2 men in the backfield once again. Harmson pitches it out to Rawls, trying to get it up this left side. And brought down out of bounds. Haven't got an official spot on it yet. Looks like he made it right back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there's a penalty.
Oh, we had a flag. He just threw it down now. Yep, it'll be a holding on that outside edge there. So move the Oaks back 10 yards now from the spot of the foul, but it will be first down.
I was going to say, there was some confusion on where the ball was getting spotted. That's why, because there was some laundry on the field that we did not see right away, and it was behind the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a long first down now.
Yeah, first and about 20 now. It looked like that holding was right about the line of scrimmage. So back them up 10. And the Oaks will try again from first down. Harmson takes the snap, dropping back. He's got some times. Lob's pushing a man out of the way. Fires a man down the slot. It's Kautzer, and he'll make the catch out of bounds. Nice little gain on first down there from the Oaks. Still not back to the original line of scrimmage, however.
Second down and about 13, so about a 7-yard pickup there for Kautzer on the pass from Harmson. They typically involve that running backs in the pass play as well, just something behind the line of scrimmage. But that time, Kautzer out pretty deep into actual a route running that time.
Yeah.
Beyond the line of scrimmage, excuse me.
Pitch out to the right side. Lennon Rawls again, trying to set the edge. Spins down, and it's going to be a loss on the play.
First time we've seen that Gilman Pirates make a big stop in the background. Looks like it was number 26, Henry Sarichik. Great job there with the tackle for loss. Moving the Oaks back another 2 or 3 yards.
Big third down now for the Oaks. Trying to convert. They're past midfield, but not by much. They wanted to set the tone on offense, pierce that defensive veil of the Gilman Pirates. We'll see if they can get it going now. Third and about 16.
Big test here in this first drive. A third and long.
Austin Harmson back, takes the snap. He will drop back. Pushing up, firing downfield. Now he's got a man. Brain Glugla underthrown, and he just drops it out of his fingertips. The pass was underthrown, but Glugla made a cut back for it. Just couldn't come down with the ball, and it will be fourth and long.
Yeah, just underthrew that ball. Glugla still tried to grab it in and roll it for the first down, but it's going to fall through his fingertips and hit the turf here in Waupaca. So Lincoln Lobs will be out to punt it for the Oaks on the opening drive.
Not exactly what you wanted, but if you can pin them deep here, the Oakfield defense can come up big. Lincoln Lobs to receive the punt. And the ball is snapped. He takes it, man in his face, and it's a high punt. And that ball gets back to the line of scrimmage. It goes down as, what, a 1-yard punt?
Yeah, looks 1-yard punt. Lobs just had to get that one up there. There was a Gilman Pirate in quickly, completely surpassed the line of scrimmage and got back to Lobs before he could really get the good grip of that ball and punch it off without any problems. And that time it just goes straight up in the air, and the Pirates will be almost exactly where the Oaks just were, just going the other way.
Yeah, so from driving on offense there to having to punt and now punting for a net of 1 yard, not exactly what the offense of the Oakfield Oaks wanted to do. We'll see if their defense can step up in a big spot. First drive of the night for the Pirates at the 50-yard line, handoff to their back. He goes right up the middle, and he's brought down by a couple of big men back there.
Number 32 on the carry, Lucas Halida.
Go down as a gain of 3, and then I'll bring up 2nd and a long 7. Looks like Lincoln Lobbs was the first one in there for that Oaks line. See if he can replicate. They know what's coming on offense. Handoff up the middle again. Downfield, and another short gain for the Pirates.
All you need is 3 or 4 yards of carry, and you're in business.
Yeah, we know what we're going to see tonight. And I'm sure the Oaks have prepared all week in practice for a big physical rush game from Gilman.
Absolutely. That's the one thing you got to game plan against Gilman. 292 rush yards last night, and that was in the state quarterfinals.
Yeah.
A playoff game of that caliber, and they're still able to pound it on the ground.
Hand off to the right side this time, but he's stopped short. Looks like they tackled him around the line of scrimmage, and now it's a big 4th down.
3 straight rushes from Lucas Alito. We'll see if they'll switch it up here on 4th down, as he was only able to gain 1 on the previous carry.
It'll be about a 4th and 3. We will see what the Pirates decide to do. It looks like they're going to bring that punt unit out.
They are also scared of what the Oaks defense could do, or the offense could do if they recovered from there, so they will decide to punt it away. Looking for a more successful punt than we just saw from Lobs.
Good 3-and-out forced by the Oaks defense. A nice punt there. Xavier Milkey is back. In out of his hands, it's at the 15-yard line. He picks it up and tackled around the 20. The Oaks will start their second possession where they started their first.
Yeah, a quick 3-0 from the Gilman Pirates offense. That run game able to get moving on the first 2, but then stopped by the Oaks defense and forced the punt on a 3-and-out quickly for the Pirates.
See if the Oaks can take what they did in the first part of that first drive and try to replicate that all the way down the field this time.
Yeah, got to get some more positive yards, hopefully get it past midfield and continue that if you're the Oaks this time. You cannot get the Pirates defense to allow you to multiple stops in a row when you want to start to gain some momentum on offense.
Harms it, hands it off to Rawls. Trying to get out to that right side again, but no room for him. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a gain of nothing and bring up 2nd and 10.
So far, Rawls has had 2 carries for 2 or 0 yards, and then that 1 big carry for 12 yards to pick up the first down. So inconsistent running from Rawls, at least from the inside part. He's got to get it to the outside if he can on this Gilman Pirates. That seemed to be where he had the most success so far.
It's funny how you can average just about 5 yards a carry, and yet 2 of your carries out of the 3 are under 5 yards. By a lot.
He had an explosive one-on-one.
Harmson now, man in motion. James Kautzer moves out of the pocket, and we're going to get a flag. Looks like illegal motion there, or a false start actually is what we'll call it. Back them up 5. It's another 2nd and 15 now for the Oaks, and they just can't get positive yardage lately.
No, and they can't be making their own mistakes. They can't be forcing before snap whistles for penalties. That's exactly what you don't want to do against a defense this good.
It'll be 2nd and 15 now for the Oaks. A couple of substitutions there late from Gilman. They get back on the field now. Kautzer moves out of the pocket once again. Looks like they're going to go for the same thing. Thrown out to the flats. It's Kautzer. Bobbles it, but catches it. Now he's up the sideline. And plenty for a first down. James Kautzer banged out of bounds, but not before picking up and moving the sticks.
Yeah, Wyatt Orth absolutely laid him out going to the sideline. Excuse me, number 3, Sawyer Winger. I think Wyatt Orth was just there standing on the sidelines after the fact. A huge tackle there from Sawyer Winger as Kautzer was trying to make it to the out-of-bounds line.
Big first down there, big first down pickup on 2nd and 15. And the Oaks offense back to work. Motion again, Kautzer this time out to his right. They'll do the same play, just flip it to the right side. Duke's back inside, and he's downfield for about a gain of 5. Ran the same exact play, just flipped it on the other side of the field, and then they'll take 5 yards every time down.
Yeah, absolutely. Just flipping it around, getting some more yardage.
Amy Ackerman tuning in the chat saying, let's go Oaks. Thanks for the coverage again, Jeff Mackay and Dominic. Also, Cam and Jacob down there on us.
Yep, they cannot be understated.
Yeah, do a lot
We wouldn't
for
be
us.
able to do what we do without our great portable workers. As the Oaks step back up, 2nd and 5.
Just under 4.5 left in the opening quarter. Pitch to the right side. It's Lennon Rawls trying to get some space. And once again, another run going for a minimal gain.
So far, this Gilman Pirates defense has been ready for the run game, allowing very little except for that one big Lennon Rawls play to the outside.
Looks like we did have a penalty flag or something fly in the middle of that mix, though. I wasn't sure if it was a flag or a mouth
Face
guard.
mask is what Doug Mock's telling us over here from
Indeed he is.
the booth next to us.
We'll see what the official ruling is. It
5
is a
yards.
face mask. It'll move them up 5 and another free first down for the Oaks. Move those chains. Oaks have had a couple of costly penalties. Well, now they get one going their way. And their drive continues now. Just past the 40-yard line at about the 42.
This is where the Oaks start to stall out the first drive, so need to continue and get it past midfield and into the red zone if they want to put some pressure on this Pirates team.
2 backs with Harmson. He'll hand it off to his left. That's Lennon Rawls. Finally got some space to work. And he's brought down, but not before picking up a first down on the first down carry. Lennon Rawls.
Finally a good, successful run up the middle for Lennon Rawls. Gets 10 yards there, enough for a first down, and the Oaks are now driving. One thing you can't do as the Gilman Pirates is let this Oaks team start to cook in the ways that they've been doing it all season, because they will continue.
Yeah.
Once they get it started, it's hard to stop.
Once again past midfield, and this is where they stalled out last drive. We'll see if they can continue to pick up the first downs and move their way on down to the end zone. 2 backs once again with Harmson in the backfield. He'll take it himself. A couple of lead blockers out to his left. Downfield, he's still going and brought down in bounds. A gain of 9 there on the first down carry from Austin Harmson.
They might give him the full 10 and move the sticks. They will.
Wow. That ball just kept on moving. Back-to-back 10-yard runs to pick up the first downs. Don't look now, but the Oaks are heating up.
Absolutely, down to the Gilman 37. After forcing a Gilman 3-and-out. Unlike their offense.
Going to stick with the 2 backs in the backfield. Austin Harmson out of the shotgun, which he always is. Kautzer motions out. Harmson, a design keeper this time. He'll run it out to his right. A lead blocker out there is Rawls. Up the sideline and pushed out of bounds. We'll see how much they give him.
He wasn't pushed out of bounds there. He only had another man to beat downfield.
Looks like it'll be a gain of 9. So a 10-yard run, a 10-yard run, and a 9-yard run. The Oaks just finding it on the outside edge right now.
Yeah, started that and right up the middle, and then the next couple plays were on the outside.
See what they can do here on 2nd and very short. Harmson takes a snap, hands off to his left. It's Lennon Rawls again. Brought down by the jersey up top. And he'll be tackled at the line of scrimmage. That one not going for any positive.
Nope, Tony Sarichek was there quickly.
Brings up a big 3rd down for the Oaks. They're probably in 4-down territory right now, especially considering who knows if they get this many opportunities tonight, down as far as they are on the Gilman defensive side. So,
and especially as the punt coverage last time.
Correct, yeah. The way that one transpired.
At this point, go for it down there and just trust your defense if you don't make it.
3rd and 1. Austin Harmson in the shotgun. Lennon Rawls coming in the motion. They'll fake the handoff to him. No, they will hand it off. He'll try to get up the edge, but he's tackled in the backfield. A couple of purple jerseys make the play, and the Oaks have a big 4th down decision to make.
I can see number 12, Alex Copenhaver, and number 18, Cooper Krug in there to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 1 makes it a 4th and 2. We'll see if that game plan's any different for the Oaks.
Yeah, big stop there, and it's 4th and 2, but a long 2 at that.
Exactly.
See what they can cook up here. Going to snap it from about the 30-yard line on the Gilman Pirates side of the field.
They will go for it. No punt. No punter back there. Lobs is on the line.
Harmson in the backfield with James Kautzer. It's a hard count. Almost gets a man to jump. We will get a whistle, and it'll be a flag.
A delay of game?
Yes, it will be. I don't know if it's officially a delay of game, but it will go against the Oaks. It was delay of game, so a 5-yard penalty there. The Oaks are now moved back to 4th and 7.
That is a mistake you cannot make if you're the Oakfield Oaks. A delay of game penalty on 4th down is not something you want to see early into a game, especially in a game that could bring you to state. Looks like they'll continue to go for it, though. Not going to change the game plan on a 4th and 7.
Got a lot of ground to cover. Harmson in the backfield by himself. He will take the snap. Steps up. Now he's got a man downfield. It's Braden Glugla. Comes back and makes the catch. Braden Glugla all the way down to the 10-yard line.
A massive pickup there for Braden Glugla. 25 yards through the air gives the Oaks a 1st down, and they are in the red zone.
Exactly what they wanted. That ball underthrown by Harmson, but good awareness out there from Glugla to come back and make the play.
A 22-yard reception, for Braden Glugla.
1st and 10 from just outside the 10. Harmson takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. That's Lennon Rawls again. He will go forward possibly this time, about a yard on the pickup. Ball placed at the 12-yard line. The Oaks knocking to get inside that 10-yard line and put something in the end zone now.
Nearly knocking on the door. They got a little bit of room for a 1st down.
20 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and the Oaks have had the majority of that time on offense. Harmson takes the snap. Just a throw out quick to his receiver, Lennon Rawls, but it's
bobbled and dropped.
Yeah. I think he was actually out of bounds by the time he brought it in. Kind of a weird design there. Austin Harmson lobbed the ball up for him, but just wasn't able to get there.
So 3rd and 9 for the Oaks. Would hate to squander this opportunity in the red zone after forcing a quick Gilman 3-and-out after their first drive sputtered out. Oaks back once again. Harmson drops back, throws up in the air, and it's going to be too far for anything. He's hoping for a flag, and he will get it. So it'll be a 1st down Oaks. I'm assuming a pass interference. Glugla was not able to move around in that end zone to even get close to that ball.
See what the official calls here as they are talking about it.
It will be the pass interference on the defense.
Give the Oaks a free 1st down and move them even closer to the goal line now. A big mistake from Gilman there. Looks like they're going to go down to the 6.
Not an automatic 1st down.
Wow, okay.
I thought for some reason it was an automatic 1st down, but I guess
the rules are different between here and...
So it'll be a 3rd and short, however. And they'll get another opportunity here to try to punch it into the end zone or at least get a 1st down. Looks like they need to get about the 1 if they want a 1st down and a fresh set at trying to get in that end zone.
Starting from the 6, Harmson takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Lennon Rawls. Big pile up there.
And he's not going to get there. In fact, he's going to go backwards possibly, maybe right up to the line of scrimmage.
But that will be the end of the first quarter. Still nothing here from Comet Field in Waupaca. The Oaks trying to score, but it's a big 4th down for them when we come back.
Of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hochschi's marketing greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschi's marketing greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers.
The Wild are up 3-1.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Start of the second quarter, the Oaks on a big 4th down, looking to punch it into the end zone. About 5 yards out, that ball placed right on the chalk. Two backs in the backfield for Harmson. He takes the snap. He'll take it himself, trying to set the edge out left, juking inside, and he's tackled short of the goal line, but does he have enough to pick up the first?
Looks like he will. It'll be 1st and goal for the Oaks.
Wow, there was not much room between the goal line and the first down marker, so the fact that they were able to pick it up but not get in the end zone is pretty astonishing.
So at the 1-yard line, they'll have a couple of shots here, probably 4 shots, I would assume.
Harmson, 2 backs back there with him. He takes the snap, hands it off to the middle, up to Lennon Rawls, and he's in. Touchdown, Oaks!
Lennon Rawls gets through into the middle of the field. He finally gets through the offensive line for a gain, and this time it's going to go for 6 points for Lennon Rawls.
Just punching his way forward. Didn't need a lot, but he got it.
A 1-yard touchdown run puts the Oaks up 6-0 as they will look to go for 2 to increase their lead.
6-0 would love to put a 2-point conversion to cap off this drive.
We'll see what the Oaks have. Sorry, excuse me.
No, it's okay. Just only 1 back in the backfield this time. Harmson takes the snap. He'll run it up the middle himself. It's a QB draw. That pile's getting pushed backwards, and he will not have enough. The 2-point conversion is failed. But the Oaks, the first one to put some points up on the board. 6-0, 11.5 left to play in the second quarter.
Freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in our community for over 145 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions from across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and much more. Log on to aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back here. Start of the second quarter, just a little bit past that, but the Oaks finally punched one into the end zone as they kick it off now. A couple of men back deep for the Pirates. They'll receive it past the 20, past the 25, trying to catch the edge, and still going. Pushing all the way up past the 35, tackled around the 38-yard line. A good return there from the Pirates.
I said in the pregame, this Pirates team doesn't often get to return kicks because their opponents rarely score, but when they do, they make it worth it. A 30, up to the 37, I should say, on the return for the Pirates. Want to shout out Ben and Justine celebrating 10 years of marriage, and they are watching the Oaks go to state on their trip to the Lake of the Ozarks. Wow. So we appreciate Ben and Justine out there watching this game.
First down. It's a fake handoff, getting pummeled in the backfield, but it's actually going to be a quarterback keeper from Halida, and he is tackled out of bounds a couple of yards upfield.
First carry by somebody not named Lucas Halida. This time it was a quarterback keeper for Logan Halida. So far, the only ones that have touched the ball for the Pirates are the Halidas.
Just trading off.
As a 1-yard gain for them. 3 and out the first time the Pirates touched the ball, and We haven't seen it since, as we're now into the second quarters. The Oaks pretty much dominated that first half on offense.
Takes the snap. It's Alita. He'll drop back to pass. Something rare, but now he'll step up and try to scramble. Lincoln Lob's giving chase. And a couple of Oaks finally pushing him out of bounds, but he gained quite a few more than I thought he was going to get.
Yeah, it looked for a while that the Oaks were swarming quickly and that it could be game over for Halita, but he's able to pick up a good 4 yards there to make it 3rd and 5, or maybe a 3rd and a short 6.
Special thank you to the fans listening to this broadcast on The Source. I want to appreciate all of our fans tuning in from all over the place tonight. A couple different states, a bunch of different cities, and on radio, on video. We just love seeing it all. The handoff now, swarm to the backfield. Halita dancing around, and he'll go down.
Bo Bile, we talked to him a couple of weeks ago in that player showcase. We asked him if he liked to play receiver more, if he wanted to be on the defensive end. He said, and I quote, "I love getting to the quarterback," and he does there. Bo Bile with a sack on Halita sends it to 4th down for the Pirates once again, and they got their punter back.
This pregame focused a lot on the Gilman Pirates and their defense, but now 2 offensive drives for the Pirates and 2 3-and-outs forced from the Oaks. Fantastic defensive work. The punt kind of fumbled, but it finally gets away. A good boot on it. Xavier Milkey has to run back and grab it. He will just let it go out of bounds around that 30-yard line, and will actually mark it out at the 25. Another offensive drive here from the Oaks, already up by 6, and they can tack on some more.
So far, the Pirates only had 2 offensive drives and only 6 plays total. So we talked about how amazing this Gilman Pirates defense has, and so far the story has been the Oakfield defense.
See what the Oaks can come back out and do on 1st and 10 from their own 25. Armson in the backfield with Lennon Rawls. He takes the snap, spins around, and he'll give it out to this side. It'll be James Kautzer fighting forward. Another 1st down run for the senior.
And another 1st down for the Oaks. You just said that, didn't you?
No.
It's one of those times where I was listening, but I wasn't listening.
It's okay. You just don't want to hear me talk.
I wasn't being an active listener.
If you don't want to hear me talk, I couldn't imagine all the 250 people listening to us on YouTube now.
It's not at all that, Makai. It's not at all. I was more focused on writing down my stats, so I was half listening to what you were saying.
I understand.
Trying to keep some unofficial stats so we have something to talk about at halftime.
Love that.
Sometimes it hinders my ability to communicate properly.
Armson, a quarterback keeper, fighting his way forward, breaking a couple of tackles, and he will pick up a couple on the 1st down carry. Looks like it will be 2 at that. And bring up a 2nd and 8 now from about the 40, just inside that 40-yard line. Clock still ticking, under 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter, and the Pirates have had the ball offensively for a total of a couple minutes. 6 total plays, 8 including the punts.
Yeah, they've all been run plays. The Oaks have tried to mix it up, but majority have been run. That's why we're already 8:40 left in the second quarter.
Armson, lone man in the backfield. He'll roll out to his right, finds Bo Bile downfield. Still fighting, and he'll be tackled around the line of gain. We'll see if they give it to him. Looks like he's going to be just short.
It'll be a 3rd and inches. Heard a fan say, "Go Bo Bile." Just about the only thing you could hear at the second. Just a quiet little voice coming through.
I love that. Full named him.
With a name like Bo Bile,
it's awesome.
You got to know. You got to full name him.
Really excited to see him in basketball season a couple weeks down the road. Late substitution here for the Oaks, bringing the play in just over 8 minutes and counting. Just kidding, we're not counting anymore. I don't know why that clock stopped. Now we'll bring it back in. 3rd and inches, though, for the Oaks. 2 men in the backfield, 3 including the quarterback. Armson takes the snap, hands it off to Lennon. Rawls pushes his way forward, and it's more than enough. Move those sticks. The Oaks get another 1st down.
Lennon Rawls finally starting to pick up some traction on the run game. Had that 1-yard rushing touchdown in the last drive, but before that really wasn't anything huge. This time picks up a good 1st down with a gain of 3 yards. 28 on the day through his 9 carries, unofficially. I like to preface that because by all means, this is completely unofficial. I just try to do it in between camera shots. Hoping I can get as accurate as possible, but
Handoff to Rawls, trying to get it up to that left side. He's got a couple of blockers and brought down about 9 yards downfield.
Rawls takes it to the outside that time. Seen him kind of mix it up now, taking it in the middle once in a while and then taking it to the outside when he needs to. A pickup of 8 for Lennon.
Another second and short now for the Oaks, looking to advance this drive and put up a 2-score deficit for the Pirates try to climb back.
And the way this defense is playing, that would be huge for the Oakfield Oaks. The Gilman Pirates so far have not had a complete answer for this offense.
Fake hands-off, Kautzer brings over, and he's got some room. Way more in the first down, about 8 yards past that. James Kautzer getting it down on the ground tonight.
Kautzer, another 14 yards for him. Give him 4 carries and 26 total yards so far tonight, including the passing game for Kautzer. He's got over 30 yards on the passing game as well, so they're using James Kautzer quite a bit in this first half.
First down and 10 for the mighty Oaks now. Harmson with Kautzer in the backfield. Lennon Rawls coming over from the right side. Snap goes out of his hands. He can't find it. Who got on that ball?
It's the Pirates. The Pirates have recovered a misplayed snap, and just when the Oaks were moving efficiently, number 26, Henry Sarichik, in there to recover a fumbled and muffed snap. The Pirates will take over on offense just as the Oaks were trying to capitalize.
Snap a little high. Harmson couldn't hang on, and by the time the ball came back down and hit the ground, he couldn't find where it was. Gilman taking advantage of the turnover battle now, and they will start on offense, looking to move downfield. Their first play, a run up the middle, and a gain of 6. Running back to these YouTube comments, see where we left off here. Rachel saying, go Oaks from New London, go number 9 and number 62. Wade saying, blew through that Gilman defense like the F5 did in 96. All right.
Oh.
Or saying, go Oaks from Holland. Hey-o.
From Holland.
Holland.
International this broadcast
yes,
is.
Love that.
Leslie, is there a Holland, Wisconsin that we just not
I
not
hope
sure
not,
of?
otherwise we sound real stupid. Sandy's saying, Grandma Sandy would like to celebrate her 57th anniversary tomorrow with an Oaks victory. Congratulations, Grandma Sandy.
As a keeper here for the Pirates, and he gets leveled. Able to get the first down, but Colton Wyke in there to absolutely blow him up. It was a design keeper for Logan Halida, able to get the first down, so the Pirates will take the yardage. Sorry, couldn't get it out there, but a huge hit there by Colton Wyke on Halida as he got past the marker.
Connie saying, go Oaks, you can do it, and also, yay, James. Looks like Halida will have to come out of the game after that hit.
That hit was hard. They probably want to look at something in the concussion region.
And he will go talk to the trainer, check him out, make sure he's okay as he takes the helmet off. He looked to be okay, but obviously things like that, you don't want to chance it.
Absolutely not. No game is ever worth a lifelong of brain damage. As a huge run here. And the Pirates are now trying to find that defensive turnover has now given them the momentum they need to continue this run game.
Finally getting it going are the Pirates. Looking to march their way down and score on the Oaks, possibly tie this up or even take the lead. 1st and 10 inside the 30 now. Handoff up the middle. Still going.
This time number 23, Colby Keepers, keeping the ball.
First push so far from the Gilman Pirates offensive line this drive has looked really good. And it will be a timeout called. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's
Looking for a rewarding job that fits your lifestyle and keeps our community schools moving? Johnson School Bus is hosting a driver hiring event and food drive on November 13th from 10 to 6 at their Fond du Lac terminal at 711 Morris Street. We'll finish that ad read after this play. The first down play goes up the sideline, and it's a touchdown for the Pirates.
The newly back in Halida came back into the game, and Logan takes it to the end zone. The Pirates able to match the score right now. It is 6-6 here in Waupaca. A 22-yard rush for Logan Halida up the sideline. First play back in for the quarterback, and he makes them pay. A 22-yard touchdown run.
As I was saying, Johnson School Bus offers flexible hours, paid training, great benefits, and sign-on bonuses up to $2,000 for fully licensed CDL drivers.
As Halida calls a man in motion. He'll take it himself, however. It is wide open. Wait, he stopped there at the line. I thought he was in. He is in. Officially in for the two-point conversion. The Oaks tried to make a stop at the last second, but it is not enough, and Gilman is up 8-6 here in Waupaca. A huge turn of events on that last drive. The fumble recovery and the Gilman Pirates make the Oaks pay. We will step aside, hear from our lovely sponsors, and be back shortly in Waupaca.
Is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Big change of events from a bobbled snap over the hands of Harmson, picked up by the Pirates. Then they drive down, take it up the right side, a big touchdown, and then the two-point conversion. Now they're leading by 2. Come back in with the kickoff after the score, and Xavier Milkey has some trouble with it. He picks it back up, and now plowing his way forward up to the 40-yard line. Xavier Milkey with a nice return.
Milkey making sure the Oaks will start this time a little bit better field position than they had on the previous 2 drives.
Anyway, let me finish that ad for Johnson School Bus. I apologize. I just didn't think the Gilman Pirates were going to do what they just did. So stop by for on-the-spot interviews and start making a difference every day. Please bring a non-perishable food item to help local food pantries. Johnson School Bus hiring event, Thursday, November 13th. 8-6, Gilman lead, but the Oaks looking to get it back. Harmson takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Up the right side now. Got a couple of men in front of him. And brought down about 8 yards downfield. A nice first down run.
About a gain of 9. 31 yards now today for Harmson on the ground in his 7 carries. Unofficially.
Always unofficial.
I like to preface that, like the copyrights at the end of advertisements, you know. All the side effects on the prescription commercials.
I understand.
Unofficially. I'm going to start having just run across the screen every time I do a stat. Just the word unofficially.
Second and short now for the Oaks. They pick up the first down and they're past midfield. Harmson pitches it back to his left. It's Lennon Rawls out there. He makes a couple of men miss. Stiff arms one down. And way more than the first down inside the 45-yard line.
Good pick up there from Lennon Rawls. Give him about 8 or 9 yards. I'm going to give him 8.
Okay.
He's now at 44 on the night. Unofficially.
Okay.
All right, I'm done for now.
First down for the Oaks. Looking to bounce back after the Pirates scored on them and put up the 2-point conversion, something the Oaks couldn't do when they scored. Harmson takes the snap. He drops back to pass this time. Throws a man downfield. It's Braden Glugla. He catches it and reels it in. Braden Glugla.
Unbelievable athlete, Braden Glugla. He was open there, but a little bit underthrown by Harmson. He had to change the way he was running, able to corral it in even with a hand in his face. Braden Glugla puts this team right into the red zone once again. A 1st and 10 at the Gilman 12.
Exactly what they wanted there. Just outside the 10-yard line once again. Last time they were in this position, the Oaks punched it in, no problem. Harmson takes the snap, dropping back to pass once again, looking to his left. Now rolling up in the pocket. He'll decide to scramble himself, and he's brought down with a big hit.
2 Pirates in there on the tackle. You don't often see that on a quarterback keeper after they had to blow coverage because there's only 8 of them out there and 2 of them coming in to tackle Harmson.
Dan in the chat saying, go Oaks from Scottsdale, Arizona. He's an Oakfield alumni of the class of 82.
Wow. Thanks out there from Arizona.
Yeah. 2nd and long. Handoff to Rawls up the middle. Fighting forward. He's still going. I thought he was down originally. And it's another fumble. Lennon Rawls coughs it up, and Gilman comes away with their 2nd turnover in as many drives.
Lennon Rawls wanted to fight for some extra yardage there, and it cost the Oaks again as the ball is ripped out and the Gilman Pirates recover, and they will take over. Beat at their own 5, so the Oakfield defense can bend, don't break here. Do the same thing they did on the first 2 drives. It shouldn't be a problem with the Gilman Pirates in great position. After 2 big defensive turnovers, 2 fumble recoveries, went to stalled the Oaks on what looked like really good offensive drives.
First down, a run up to the left side. And a nice open field tackle there from Braden Glugla. 2 costly turnovers now for the Oakfield offense. Back-to-back drives, and both of them were in enemy territory. That one in the red zone. First one, just a high snap. Austin Harmson couldn't get back on top of it. And now that one, Lennon Rawls getting greedy, fighting for some more yards, trying to help his team out, but instead coughs it up and gives the Pirates the ball back.
Yeah, and the way that last offensive drive went for the Pirates, the Oaks got to do everything they can on defense.
Play action, looking to pass it downfield. He's got a receiver. Did he haul it in? Yes, he did. They'll say it's a toe drag swag down the sideline. Number 18 with the catch. Give it to Cooper Krug.
I couldn't find him on the camera. I apologize for missing that one. Cooper Krug with a big catch there. I couldn't find him in the sea of Pirates on the sideline. All that purple starts to blend together, but Cooper Krug with a big reception. 20-yard reception for Cooper Krug to give the Gilman Pirates a 1st down.
Talked about them not being able to throw the ball as efficiently as Oakfield has, but throw it out the window. Good reception there, and another 1st down. Back to Halida now. He goes down in the backfield. A big tackle there.
Big sack by Zach Ogren, the senior, adding to his sack total. It'll be a Gilman Pirates timeout this time, so we will step aside on Radio Plus Sports and be back shortly.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Angling.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 1.5 minutes left to play in this opening half. The Gilman Pirates up 8-6, and a couple of costly turnovers give them the ball back, and they are driving. Oakfield a big sack there, though.
Yeah, sacked by Zach Ogren. Did lose the Gilman Pirates about 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 13. The Oaks trying to bend, don't break, as they're trying to prevent the Gilman Pirates from capitalizing on their 2nd turnover in as many drives. Minute 31, though, on the clock before halftime. Gilman would love to capitalize before going to the locker room, and Oakfield would like to stop them.
Dropping back to pass once again. Going down the sideline again. It's a breadbasket catch. And a good tackle there to prevent more from James Kautzer. But an even better catch down the sideline from number 23, Colby Keepers.
That was an absolutely gorgeous throw by Logan Halida. It was exactly where it needed to be placed. If James Kautzer didn't have the wrap-up of a tackle that he did, that would have been a humongous touchdown to give the Pirates 6.
Looking back to pass again. Downfield and caught. 3 consecutive complete passes from Gilman, and their offense just turning things on their head right now.
Yeah, we game planned for a huge running team from this Gilman Pirates squad, and they're doing what they can in the passing. I guess that's what they got for this 2-minute drill as they're under a minute to go.
Under a minute still going. This one they will hand off to the left side, but brought down by Bo Bile.
We'll see if they use a timeout.
And it looks like they will. Second timeout for the Pirates. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And also, stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report.
I was scrolling through this morning and saw that Jordan had just posted the Flyway Conference, just finished out their conference first team and second team. Made sure to check that on Flyway Focus this morning. It's up and updated as of this morning.
Yeah, it looks good. First and 10, dropping back to pass is Halita, rolling out to his left and firing downfield. A good tackle down there, but the clock will remain to run. Lennon Rawls on the tackle, and he kept him in bounds, exactly what you want to do when Gilman's playing against the clock.
Yeah, you got to keep everything between the white lines, or tonight, I guess, the blue lines.
Yeah.
27 and counting in the first half.
Halita drops back. Got a man downfield. He's taking a shot for it. And it falls incomplete. That will stop the clock, but it's a big third down now.
Good coverage there that time. I believe it was Bo Bile. I can't tell. That doesn't look as tall as Bo, but it looks like a number 8.
Could be 18, Brain Glugla.
Maybe.
It looks like it was 18, Brain Glugla on the good swat there.
Gotcha.
Good shot on the camera portable there. And now third and short for the Pirates. 18 seconds left in the first half, looking to extend their 2-point lead.
It would be huge for the Pirates here, who looked like they had nothing going as we started the second quarter. And 2 big turnovers.
Rolls out to his right, a man in his face, and he's brought down.
Zach Ogren again, number 42, getting it done. 2 sacks on this drive for Ogren to stop the Pirates and force a timeout to stop the clock. 13 seconds to go in half number 1. We will step aside and be right back on Radio Plus Sports along with Jeff's live stream.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
You look up at that Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. It's an 8-6 affair with the Gilman Pirates on top. And looking to add on with 13 seconds left, but a big third down after Zach Ogren, the senior, coming in there with a crucial sack for the Oaks on defense, Dom.
Yeah, 2 of them on this drive that have continued to run the clock, and that could be crucial as the Pirates will look to go for it on 4th and very long.
4th and long. Halita takes the snap. Got a lot of time now. He's forced out to his right, and he goes down again.
No, he's still up. Halita stays on his feet. He's looking for a receiver open downfield. He takes a long shot.
And it will be picked off by Braden Glugla.
He's going to have a chance to return it as well. Glugla steps around, tries to beat a man. It's not going to do any good as it'll run out in a crazy way to end the first half.
Turned in from a sack to not a sack to an interception, possibly a fumble there at the end. You won't ever see a play like that again. My
Just
goodness.
about everything you could have in a final play happened with the last 13 seconds on the clock. They will rule that there is no time left, so we will head to halftime.
Indeed we will. Head to halftime, a score of 8-6 in favor of the Pirates. Both teams hanging on. We'll be back.
Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old rig to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown.
Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Computer Troubleshooters is a very proud sponsor of today's game. Cybersecurity, managed services, and IT infrastructure is what they specialize in. Remote monitoring, password management, hosted email, data backup, internet-based phone systems, and much more. They're also launching secure property solutions with security systems, smart automation, and 24/7 alerts. Computer Troubleshooters. Secure what matters most. Log on to www.ctfdl.com.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back, Year 2, Radio Plus, in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. We apologize. We had an internet outage up here in the broadcast booth. Everybody down to our left and to our right had some internet problems there for a second, but we were able to reboot and get it up back quickly, hopefully. At least, hopefully, it was quick for you guys. We were panicking up here, looking like chickens with our heads cut off, but we managed through. About 6 minutes left until we come back from halftime. That's including the 3-minute stretch that the players get. So we'll power through some of our final thoughts here from that first half, and then we'll kick it back to ads before the second half kickoff. So, Dominic, take it away.
Yeah, great first half from both of these teams. The defenses were phenomenal as advertised. The Gilman Pirates started off really slow because the Oaks defense was playing out of their minds. 2 3-and-outs to start the night for the Pirates. And then all of a sudden, the Oaks scored a touchdown, and we thought they had this game in command. And the Gilman Pirates defense forces 2 huge fumble recoveries on drives that we thought the Oaks were going to come down and score easily, and they used one of those fumble recoveries to turn it into 6 points, and then another 2 points on the 2-point conversion, and that's where we sit at this 8-6 score in the Gilman Pirates' favor.
Yeah, Oakfield looked really strong coming out of the gates. They held the ball for the majority of that first quarter and even into the second quarter, obviously coming out on top, being the first team to score 30 seconds into the second quarter. But then some turmoil on offense after their defense was so fantastic. Back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back drives, and Gilman gets some points out of it. Now they're up by 8-6 by a 2-point lead. And then they get the turnover again on the 5-yard line, and they were driving down, throwing that ball. Very uncharacteristic, but it's what you got to do in the 2-minute drill. Who knows if they would have had more time, if they could have put some more points up on the board. Oakfield is definitely fortunate for that, but still down by 2. They did receive that opening half kickoff, though, so that means Gilman will start with the ball on offense. That's why it was especially crucial for their defense to get a stop there to end that half, because coming down a score coming into the second half and then Gilman getting the ball back could have been detrimental for the Oaks. But now their defense can come back out, show them what they're made of, possibly get the ball back and take the lead back. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of the defenses were phenomenal in the first half. Just a drive for the Oaks that they probably want, or 2 drives for the Oaks that they definitely want back after the fumble recoveries, but a couple good drives to end the second half for the Gilman Pirates. So we'll see if they continue that passing game into the second half, which is not what Oaks, I'm sure, planned for. But the Gilman Pirates have shown they can do exactly what they want to do on the passing game as well late in that half.
We will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back to Comet Field here in Waupaca, Wisconsin, I don't know where that came from, we will see the second half kickoff. Gilman and Oakfield coming to you next.
And build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in our community for over 145 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions from across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and much more. Log on to aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Life in motion is a life well lived. At every age and every stage, we help you do more of the things you love. To keep you moving, to keep you achieving, to keep you striving. At Aurora Healthcare, we make care easier and more accessible than ever.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Looking for a rewarding job that fits your lifestyle and keeps our community schools moving? Johnson School Bus is hosting a driver hiring event and food drive on November 13th from 10 to 6 at their Fond du Lac terminal at 711 Morris Street. Johnson School Bus offers flexible hours, paid training, great benefits, and sign-on bonuses up to $2,000 for fully licensed CDL drivers. Stop by for on-the-spot interviews and start making a difference every day. Please bring a non-perishable food item or items to help local food pantries. Johnson School Bus hiring event Thursday, November 13th.
Thank you to them for sponsoring this game. Here in Waupaca, the Oakfield Mighty Oaks taking on the Gilman Pirates. It is 8-6 as we are nearing the end of halftime. Makai, what's your keys for the second half here?
Yeah, keys for the second half. I guess we'll go for both sides. First for Oakfield. Their offense looks really good coming out of the gates, but they cannot keep turning the ball over. 2 costly fumbles, and that's exactly why Gilman has been able to get on the scoreboard and almost gotten on the scoreboard a second time there towards the end of the second half. So they've got to keep control of the ball. Tuck it high and tight, run with your head up, and just make sure you know who's coming in to try to punch that ball out. Keep it secure. As far as Gilman's side is going, they've picked it up on offense now. That was our worry to start that first half, but they've figured that out. Now their defense has got to be that defense that Gilman has been all season long. Shut the Oaks down the rest of the way, and they're walking into that state championship next Saturday.
Yeah, I'd say the same kind of things, but the one thing I want to highlight for the Gilman Pirates is they got to make sure that defense is crisp for an entire drive. So far, the Oaks have kind of had their way, either moving the sticks or scoring a touchdown or really getting into the red zone. They just had 2 good fumble recoveries at the end of drives, but the Oakfield offense has done a good job of being consistent and driving down. The Gilman Pirates just have an amazing turnover differential on the year that we talked about pregame as well. For the Oaks, just continue to do what you're doing, and as you said, Makai, protect that football. The Gilman Pirates are looking for more turnovers. They smell some blood in the water and want to continue to attack on that turnover differential because it clearly was a big momentum swing in the first half for Gilman.
Yeah, we will see what they can do coming out. They will receive the second half kickoff, and we'll see if that offense can continue to drive down the field. First, we'll kick to that YouTube comment section. Steve Dempsey in the chat saying, "Go Lennon Rawls and the Mighty Oaks. The GGs, Jack and Anna Shalinsky, are watching from Mayville. Speaking of Mayville, we have another game going on over there right now. I believe level 3 of the playoffs for Mayville. They're playing Amherst. I know Justin and Jordan are on the coverage over on that one. And I believe Cam said they were up 14-7.
I think so. That's what he said at half.
I believe it was 14 to, it was something. I think it was 7 though. So they're winning over there in Mayville. That's also on Radio Plus, the YouTube channel. So if you are interested in that one, you can go over and click on it. But otherwise, we're going to stick right here for this second half. I keep saying second half kickoff. The second half kickoff coming to you in less than 30 seconds now. Temperature continuing to drop. It's getting a little chilly out here, if I got to be honest. But we are up in a broadcast booth, so that's better than Cam and Jacob down there on the field.
Yeah, I'm sure they're a little bit chillier than we are up here. We just got a window. They got the whole elements at their backs and in their faces as they both are looking up here.
Speaking of us, look at us up here in the broadcast booth. Fantastic setup here from Comet Field in Waupaca.
Opening kickoff from Colton Wyke coming shortly. Oaks will kick it away as they received the first half. Wyke's kick is off, and we have started the second half in the state semis. Return here for the Pirates. Good blocking in front. He continues to go. Kick return team has been a specialty of the Pirates so far tonight. Number 23, Colby Keeper, is able to get it near midfield at their own 46 or 47.
Really 47. Yeah, fantastic return there. And just like that, the Pirates up around midfield now. Knocking on the door of pushing it back to the Oak side of the field. See what they can do on 1st and 10 from their own 47. A man in the backfield with the quarterback. Takes the snap, and it's a handoff up the right side. Gets a hole. It's Colby Keepers. And brought down by a couple of men, including Lincoln Lobbs and Braden Glugla, but not before picking up 5. It'll be 4, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe 3 or 4 on that one. Good run, nonetheless, to start off this second half drive for the Gilman Pirates. 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Also, shout out to Cam and Cooper Washnick watching their first Oaks game. Wow, first Oaks football game for them.
What a game to tune into for the state semifinal.
Handoff up the middle, the right side again, but wrapped up not nearly as many yards this time. A quick whistle from the officials.
Maybe 1 or 2, so it'll be a 3rd and about 4. Past midfield, though.
And it's 3rd and medium now. The Oaks got to battle back on defense here, possibly come up with a stop and force a punt to get back on offense.
Yeah, the Gilman Pirates team has had to punt twice today. Decided to go for it at the end when they probably would have punted if it wasn't just 13 seconds left on the clock in the half.
Handoff up the middle, moving out to the left side now, and he's tackled just past the line of scrimmage. It will be a 3rd down stop, but we'll see if the Pirates decide to get aggressive.
They're in the Oakfield territory. Their offense has done a good job driving so far. Starting midway through that first half. And it looks like they will bring the punt team out there. Number 83, James Wychick out there to do the punting duties for the Pirates. And the Oaks will get a 3 and out in the second half.
Snap gets back. Punt is a good one. It's a deep ball, and Xavier Milkey will just let it roll into the end zone. It's the right call there, as he probably wouldn't have had too much return room.
So the Oaks will take over at their own 20, I believe, on a punt.
Will be their own 20. Still down by 2, but got a chance back on offense now.
Yeah, we saw the Oaks do a really good job of driving the football in the first half. Just, we talked about it so many times. Those 2 turnovers by the Gilman Pirates were detrimental.
First and 10 from their own 20. Austin Harmson takes the snap, hands it off, fakes the handoff. He'll actually roll out to his right. He's got some room down the sideline, and he'll just prance out of bounds after a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, he'll make a business decision there to try to avoid the tackle and just take it out of bounds.
Looks like our instant replay got a little messed up here. I'm not exactly sure how that happens.
That's weird.
And we will see if we can fix that. But in the meantime, we'll go back to this main shot.
Never had that happen before where it just kind of shrinks itself. It's almost like your phone was turned from landscape to portrait.
Right.
Another run up the middle. It'll be 3rd and short as Lennon Rawls was not able to get back or up to the down marker. So 3rd and maybe a couple of inches. He is really close to that line.
I mean, that down marker is practically on the front of the sticks there.
This is where if we're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles offense, we'd be looking at one specific play they'd be running right now.
Give that ball to Jalen Hurts and push him from behind. Instead, we'll see if the Oaks can run it up the middle. Harmson takes the snap. They will hand it off up to middle, but Lennon Rawls is tackled in the backfield.
And the Gilman Pirates do a good job. Their first big tackle for loss comes on a 3rd and short. 4th down for the Oaks, deep into their own territory. I'm guessing we're going to see Lincoln Lobs here for a punt. Maybe.
It is still 4th and medium.
Yep.
We will see
there
if...
he goes.
Yep. I was going to say maybe Coach Corey Rickert was getting aggressive with it.
Still early in the second half, so you just want to give this ball and trust your defense once again. They've been great, except for those 2 last drives that the Pirates have had.
A snap back to Lobs. He takes it. Punt is away. It's a high one, but it's got some more yardage on it than the one before, and it will bounce back, recovered at their own 40-yard line. Not a great punt. And the Gilman Pirates will take control of the ball in enemy territory once again.
Yeah, Gilman Pirates will have a good shot here, probably about 15 yards farther than they just punted the ball themselves to the Oaks. So actually gain some field possession on the 3 and out that they forced from the Oakfield Oaks. So Gilman on their second drive of the second half will hand it off up the middle. Met right away by Lennon Rawls and then taken down by a plethora of other Oaks. That was number 22 on the carry. Or excuse me, 23 on the carry, Colby Keepers.
Colby Keepers, we've
There's
seen him.
22.
Seen him tonight.
Quite a few times for Colby Keepers.
2nd and 6 now. Clock still ticking, just over 8 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Fakes the handoff. Alita will take it himself, rolling out to his right. He's got some blockers and tiptoes out of bounds, but not before picking up the 1st down and moving the sticks.
Pirates moving now on this second drive of the second half. At the Oakfield 29, a 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Trying to extend their lead that is currently sits at 2. Because they were successful on their 2-point conversion attempt, whereas the Oaks were not. So we sit at 8-6 with 7:54 left in the 3rd quarter, excuse me. This one, a run up the middle once again, able to get some pushing and shoving to get him a good 7 yards on the carry. Again, it's Colby Keepers. Ariano on the tackle. So about 2nd and 3 now for the Pirates, as they are in the red zone officially, looking to extend their lead.
Second and short now. Snap back to Alita. He hands it off to Colby Keepers, juking inside and tackled around the line to gain. We'll see if he has enough, and he will. Another 1st down for Gilman, and they continue to push into Oakfield territory.
1st and 10 here. We'll start at the Oakfield 18. Could be a nice drive for the Gilman Pirates to capitalize on another 3 and out that they've handed to the Oakfield Oaks. Trying to reward that defense for the good play they've had as of late. Another handoff. This time he breaks some tackles, gets through. Colby Keepers, another big run from him. This drive is all about number 23, Colby Keepers. He gets another 1st down for the Gilman Pirates, and it is 1st and goal at the Oakfield 5. So 5 yards to go to extend this lead for the Pirates. Colby Keepers, the story of this one so far. A big drive on the ground from him. We'll see if they continue to use him in the backfield. He's behind Halita. Hand off to keepers once again. This time the Oaks were ready for it. Meet him at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down with a gain of none.
And according to Max Preps and Dave in the chat, the halftime score for that other side of the bracket finds McDonald Central up 44-0 over the co-op of Lena and Aquinas, just blowing them out at halftime, Dominic.
And this Gilman Pirates team handed McDonald Central their only loss on the season.
Wow. And they're currently beating that other team 44-8.
And Lena St. Aquinas was regarded as a really good team along with the Gilman Pirates, along with the Oakfield Oaks. A really good team in this 8-man football, and so far they are not having a good time against McDonald Central.
No. Football is a crazy thing. You can go from 1 week dominating a team and the other one getting dominated yourself.
That's why we can talk about all the stats we want, but that's just on paper. There's a reason why we play the game on turf.
Motion. Alita takes it himself up the right side. He's got a gaping hole, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown for the Pirates.
Logan Halita, finally a quarterback keeper with plenty of space in the middle. He'll take it himself after some good blocks by the offensive line. Another 6 points for the Pirates, and they're up 14-6.
Already an 8-point game, but a 2-point conversion here would make it a 2-score game for the Oaks, so it's a big defensive stop coming up.
Pirates looking to go 2 for 2 on 2 points. Halita under center. He's got a man in motion.
Drops back to pass this time. Finds a man in the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. It's number 18 on the reception, Cooper Krug.
And the Gilman Pirates are up 16-6, a 10-point lead for the Pirates with 5:19 to go in the third quarter. The Oaks will return the ball as we come back here on Radio Plus Sports along with Jeff's live stream.
Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Angling only got.
We are not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams. Find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Also, stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report.
As kickoff is underway,
Xavier Milkey to return for the Oaks. Past the 30-yard line up to the 35 and pushed past the 40. A nice return from the sophomore. And the Oaks need a lot on offense to climb back into this one. Down 2 scores now, and we're winding down into the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. The Oaks need a good drive here to cement themselves and get them back into a one-possession game. Due to Oakfield not being able to convert that first 2-point attempt. And now the Gilman Pirates with 2 consecutive 2-point attempts completed. It's a 2-score game. 10 points separates these two squads. Still the third quarter. Plenty of time for the Oaks, but they got to get a drive here that's successful and moves the ball into that end zone.
Harmson in the backfield. He will drop back to pass. Good protection. Tipped at the line, but it's caught. Yes, inbounds. Braden Glugla going up for it after the tip pass from Harmson.
Good concentration there from Glugla to continue to keep looking for that football and make sure it's in his hands before he continues to run. And even the concentration, keep your feet in bounds, as that one was near the blue line that we're using for the out-of-bounds markers on this 8-man, shrinking the field just a bit.
Now 2nd and 5. Harmson takes the snap again, fakes the handoff to Rawls. Rawls goes up and puts up a block for him. It's a quarterback keeper, but it's not going to get very far. They'll say that clock runs. He was in bounds. And looks like he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage, if not at the line.
So 3rd down now for the Oaks. Need a conversion to keep this drive alive and make sure the Gilman Pirates do not touch the ball again before the Oaks can make it a one-possession game. So far, that Gilman Pirates in the second half have shown why they are the leading defense in 8-man football this season.
3rd and 5 for the Oaks. Need a big 3rd down conversion here, and it's a timeout called by head coach Corey Ricker. Didn't get it off at first and then sprinted down the sideline to get the officials' attention. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back after that.
With Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here. Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. The Dr. Cam Hatcher and Jacob down on the field for us tonight. And, of course, Mackay and Dominic Ackerman up here in the broadcast booth. If you look up at that Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard, you'll see a 16-6 affair with the Gilman Pirates on top. But Oakfield looking to battle. Big 3rd down, though, after the timeout called from head coach Corey Rickert.
Yeah, as we're in the timeout here, the pack of comets, PA people are playing a song that I do not care for.
Neil Diamond?
Not a Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline fan. I know that might be controversial. All right.
Touching hands.
We don't need to be singing up here.
Armstrong drops back to pass, looking for a man in the flat. And the whistle will call it dead. Lennon Rawls just didn't look back for it.
No, he was running up on a wheel route and never looked back for the ball. So it'll bring up another 4th down for the Oaks.
Possibly miscommunication, possibly a quick throw because Harmson was under pressure. Nonetheless, it goes down as an incomplete pass and brings up a big 4th down for the Oaks. Down by 2 scores.
It will be lobs back there again to punt. They will decide not to give the Gilman Pirates really good field possession, but so far the punts tonight from Lincoln Lobs have not really been a huge factor.
Almost blocked. This punt goes a little farther than the rest of them, though. Back to the 40-yard line inside that marker on the Pirates side.
This one finally gets a friendly bounce for the Oaks as the Pirates will start this one.
We did have a flag back there, though, by Lincoln Lobs, and he's staying back there.
Could it be
it's a holding. I thought possibly we might have saw a running into the kicker, something like that.
And I think they're going to make him re-kick it because so far Lobs is 2 for 3 on punts that have netted very little yardage. So I think we'll see a re-kick after the holding.
And honestly, the way he's been punting tonight, I'd probably make him re-kick as well. Oh, they'll apply it to the end of the kick.
Gotcha.
10 yards from that spot brings him up just inside of the 50-yard line now. So
all the speculation for naught.
Yeah. That's how it normally is with us, I feel.
Mm-hmm. I think they're going to do one thing, and then they do the opposite. Always keeping us on our toes.
Yeah, they love it.
That means we get to keep the viewers on their toes.
Yeah. Well, we keep them on their toes, that's for sure. 1st and 10, just inside midfield. Little pitch play to the right side. And still going, dropping his head. Pushing a man down. Good 8-yard gain on 1st down, and now we'll get a flag coming in from the secondary.
That was Tony Sarichik.
See what the officials go and discuss for.
Pretty late penalty, which makes me think it was something unnecessary.
It'll be a personal foul face mask on the defense. Add some more yards to the end of that one and move the sticks. A free 1st down.
So Oakfield defense is starting to fall apart, making penalties that should not be happening when you're down by 2 possessions in the second half, and the Gilman Pirates are looking to capitalize. 15 extra yards will give the Pirates a 1st down at the Oakfield 29. 28, according to the PA guy. My apologies.
He's always right.
He is.
1st down rush. Up the middle, that's Colby Keepers. And finally brought down over there. Looks like Lennon Rawls had a couple of hands on him. But that clock continues to tick off of a 9-yard 1st down run.
Gilman Pirates doing their job. That run game has been so phenomenal this year. They're averaging over 300 yards a game. So far, the Oaks have done a good job of keeping it under that, but that doesn't mean they haven't been dominant in the last couple drives they've had.
Hand off to the right side this time. And more than enough for the first down. The chains keep on moving. That run game has looked very strong ever since those first couple of 3-and-outs. Feels like a couple of years ago at that point.
Absolutely. It was the complete opposite of what we're seeing now. The Oakfield Oaks were driving down, getting really good runs, really good passing, and now the Gilman Pirates are doing exactly what we thought they would do coming into this game, just establishing that run game and pushing the ball downfield on the ground.
And on top of that, playing solid defense now, forcing 2 turnovers. That has been a catalyst to really what's been going on. As Colby Keepers keeps that one. And now inside the 10 are the Pirates, knocking on the door of the end zone and could extend their lead even further. About 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter of play. The Oaks are already down by 10, and it possibly could be more. A touchdown here in any sort of successful 2-point conversion would make it a 3-score game. But just a touchdown and no 2-point conversion could keep it 2 scores. So should be interesting. Up the middle this time to the right side, plowing forward, and a touchdown for the Pirates. Colby Keepers keep on handing it off to him, and he'll score for you. Brings it 22-6 in favor of the Pirates, and they look to tack on some more, make it a 3-score game.
Great job on the run game there from the Pirates. Able to get into the red zone and continue just exactly what they've been doing on offense all season. Continuing to push it on the ground, and Colby Keepers a huge part of that tonight. Swung out right this time, a design quarterback keeper.
No good.
No good. Got out of bounds before he could get to the end zone, and it'll stay a 2-possession game, 22-6 your score here in Waupaca. The Oakfield Mighty Oaks are down in the third quarter. We will be back shortly on Radio Plus Sports along with Jeff's live stream.
Y'all, hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
22-6 is your score. The Gilman Pirates taking it to the Oaks right now, but they get the ball back. Only down by 2 scores with 2-point conversions on the touchdowns, and we'll see if they can climb back into this one. Not to the fourth quarter yet, so they still have plenty of time. Kickoff after the touchdown. Low line drive. It's kind of a squib kick picked up in the middle there by Colton White. He will bring it back to past the 35 and pushed up to around the 40-yard line. That's where the Oaks will take control. And they need a score.
They need a score. They especially just need to drive this ball down and get something working on offense. This Gilman Pirates defense has shown exactly why they have made it to where they are this season with the defensive side of the ball ever since probably the beginning of that second quarter, right? As those 2 turnovers happened for the Oaks, that is when the Gilman Pirates started to be the Gilman Pirates on the defensive side.
1st and 10, just inside of the 40. Harmson takes the snap, drops back looking for a man in his flats, and it's James Kautzer with the catch. Quick little pass and a short gain there for Kautzer.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Oaks.
Second and 6 or so now. Oaks looking to push the envelope downfield.
Is that the right way to use that term? Push the envelope?
I liked it. I think that's right. Somebody correct me. That sounds right. Harmson, back in the pocket. Throws it to Braden Glugla down the sideline, toe tapping in bounds, and he'll finally be pushed out of bounds by a couple of purple jerseys.
At this point, you gotta find that pass game. Glugla able to get open there and gain another first down. Just continue to drive, get first down by first down. Take this one drive, one play at a time.
Push the envelope. I feel like that's right.
Sure.
I'm still on it.
I feel like that's usually what you do, like if you're testing boundaries. You're pushing the envelope.
Yeah, they're testing their boundaries.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, now that you say it, I think you're right. First and 10. Past midfield now are the Oaks. Harmson in the shotgun and a man behind him rather. Kautzer in motion. Rawls is back there to pass block. Harmson under duress and he's down. A sack there by the Pirates, leading the charge, number 85.
Tayden Angel also was in there, number 23, Colby Keepers, so he's doing what he needs to do on the defensive side of the ball as well. A huge sack brings this Oakfield Oaks back to their own side of midfield, and it is a second and long.
Second and very long, and it's exactly what you did not want to happen there. Got some positive momentum through the air, but a sack changes that real quick.
See if they go back to the passing game, if they try to establish some more run.
30 seconds left in this third quarter. Kautzer in motion from the top of your screen to the bottom. Harmson drops back now in the pocket. Lincoln Lobs pushing a man through. Kautzer goes up, and he makes the catch.
James Kautzer, a good sideline. James Kautzer with a big sideline catch for the Oaks. Brings it into third and a little bit more manageable. It's still going to be past the normal down markers, probably a 3rd and 12. But something a little bit easier than what they had before at second and about 18. Good pickup from Kautzer.
We'll see if they can hurry it up. They have 5 seconds left until the end of the quarter here. I know my scoreboard's a little bit off, but that will be the end of the quarter. 22-6 in favor of the Pirates. Big third down upcoming for the Oakfield Oaks. Stick with us. Don't go anywhere.
For 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Little Camp Randall-esque here at Comet Field in Waupaca, Wisconsin. Jump around at the end of the third. Speaking of third, it's a big third down for the Oaks. Harmson drops back, takes a big lead, throwing downfield. He's got a man. It's Braden Glugla steps back, and he makes the catch in double, even triple coverage. Braden Glugla.
What an incredible catch from Braden Glugla. Double coverage, maybe even triple coverage, able to still keep a concentration on the ball, get 2 hands on it, and bring it down for a huge gain. 15 yards to go to the end zone. The Oaks could make this a one-possession game. 1st and 10.
Oh, man, did the Oaks need that, and just like that, back in business. Ball placed just on the chalk of the 15-yard line, and the Oaks will look to snipe one in here, bring it back within one possession. Remember, they need 2 touchdowns and the 2 two-point conversions to tie this one back up. Harmson, man in motion out of the backfield. Harmson drops back, passes out to his flats. He's got a man. That's Lennon Rawls out there pushing forward. And enough for a first down within the 5-yard line now.
So 1st and goal for the Oaks. Only about 4 to go before the end zone.
Excuse me, it looked like Braden Glugla was actually the one on the catch. 18 and 10 look very similar from our perspective up here.
Especially when they're both over there trying to block for each other.
Will be a first down for the Mighty Oaks,
but
there is a flag. It looks like to be a flag out there.
Way on the far side.
It's on the tackle, though, so probably promising for the Oaks. And it will be another face mask. That's twice tonight for the Pirates.
And once for the Oaks.
Yeah,
3 face masks we've seen here tonight.
You don't see that very often.
Aggressive tackling from both these squads. Aggressive and illegal tackling, I guess, from both of these squads.
So that stops our Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard at 11:14 left to play in this game. Still a 2-possession game, but knocking on the doorstep here. They changed the scoreboard on me as I bring everybody's attention to it. 1st and goal from inside the 5. Harmson out of the shotgun now. Man in motion out of the backfield. Harmson takes the snap, throws it to him. Kautzer down the right side, and he's tackled.
Tackle behind the line as well. Kautzer couldn't get anything going. A quick little pass to try to give him some space and some room to run, but the Pirates have none of it. Second down for the Oaks. 4 to go. Oakfield needs to pound this one in as the clock starts to tick away in this game. Time will start to be a factor as we have reached the fourth quarter.
Second and goal now from the 4-yard line. Oaks still down by 2 scores. They need something soon. Harmson with 2 backs behind him, 1 to each side. Harmson takes the snap, and he'll take it himself. A couple of lead blockers. Austin Harmson down to the goal line, and he's in.
Oh.
No! They'll say he's short.
If he's short, he has got to be maybe a paper shaving away from the goal line. The way I can see the far judge on the sideline, he is nearly on the nearly on the chalk of the end zone. So it'll be a 3rd and centimeters to go.
I mean, you practically just have to take this ball and dive forward with it. You're practically touching the chalk of the end zone there. I don't know how they didn't call it a touchdown, to be honest.
Either. Hoping the Oaks can continue to drive this ball forward and make sure there's not a loss here.
Good shot down the line there. They did place the ball back a little farther than what I would have expected. But it will be 3rd and goal from the inches. Over the head of Harmson again, and he just has to dive on it. Twice tonight, Harmson able to get back on this one. But that pushes him way back.
And the Gilman Pirates do what they need to do, put some pressure on the Oaks. A shotgun snap over the head of Harmson, and it's now 4th and goal near their own 8. Or near the Gilman 8, excuse me.
Goes from being a touchdown to 3rd and inches at the goal line, and now 4th and long. We will get a timeout called from, looks like Oakfield will call it. We'll step aside and take it with them. They're second of the game.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
A costly snap over the head of Austin Harmson, who just has to dive back on it and give the Oaks a chance. Still within the 10-yard line, but back at their 8, and now it's 4th and goal. It's do or die.
Absolutely do or die. The Gilman Pirates ready to take over and milk out this clock to a victory into the state championship. The Oakfield Oaks trying to do everything they can in their power to prolong this game and get this ball into the end zone.
See what Coach Corey Rickard draws up on 4th and long.
Good shot of the Gilman Pirates getting ready on defense nearly in their own end zone. Pushed back a little bit farther for the Oaks after the snap over the head of Harmson.
And here we go. Harmson in the backfield now. Takes the snap. He's got some time. Throw down the field. Braden Glugla in the end zone. And we'll get a flag. They'll say he was tackled. No, it's a touchdown.
I think they might be calling this an offensive pass interference on a push-off. Call on the field is a touchdown if it's in, and a penalty on Gilman.
See what the officials say here. They've got a lot to talk about. This could be a crucial call in this one. Will it go against Gilman, or will the Oaks be moving back? He did say touchdown, so it's not like you can decline it if it is on Oakfield. They would still get another chance to go for the end zone here if it was on the Oaks, excuse me.
They're going to talk to head coach Rickard.
And I would assume if they're talking to him, the penalty would be on Gilman. I would assume he'd decline and call it a touchdown. We'll see what the official has to say. Touchdown! A touchdown, Oaks. The pass complete to number 18, Braden Glugla.
They are going to call it a pass interference on the defense, but it's enough for Braden Glugla to still do what he does and catch a ball in duress. Touchdown, Oaks, and if they make this a 2-point conversion good, we could see a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. They got to get this into the end zone, though, to make it 1 score. Harmson himself drives up the middle. The Gilman Pirates are there. It is another failed two-point conversion. The Gilman Pirates able to bend but not break. Still a two-score game here in Waupaca.
Still a two-score game. The Oaks chipping away at it, but they're running out of time, especially with Gilman getting the ball back. We'll take a timeout quick. Be back in 30 seconds.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
After the score there from the Oaks, the two-point conversion not successful, and now they are back down by 10. Touchdown animation coming in late on the scoreboard there.
Still getting used to the new
too many things I got to do up
Bristol
here.
Morgan Bank scoreboard.
I apologize for that, but score is all square now. 22-12. Oakfield kicks off, a little squibber on the ground. Picked up by the lone man back there, and he'll just dive down on it.
Smart, that ball was moving in a weird way off of Colton White's foot. Gilman decides to take it down. The Oaks need a stop here, and they need it quickly. 8.5 to go, but it is a two-score game. The Gilman Pirates could just continue what they do all the time anyway and just run this ball and continue to run that clock. So the Oaks need a quick 3-and-out if they want to continue this game.
And on top of that, Oakfield's already used 2 of its 3 timeouts this half. So if they happen to get back down to that final possession where they need to push the ball downfield and score, they're going to have to do it by either a lot of hurry-up offense, getting some plays out of bounds, because one timeout's got to last them the rest of this one. 1st and 10 for Gilman now, just inside their own 20. Handoff up the middle, and it's stopped at the line. Good tackle there from Braden Glugla after catching the touchdown reception. He comes back on the defensive side.
Gain of nothing.
That's not right.
I'm glad you heard it as well. It was just, I think he's been saying Glugla all night. That one just mispronounced.
It happens. Happens to the best
absolutely.
of us. We would know.
I'm glad I've got Tony Sarichik's name right. I hope.
And we're probably still saying that wrong.
That's what I got from a coach on the sideline. So I'm hoping I'm saying your name, Tony.
2nd and 10 now from the same spot, still inside the 20-yard line. Pitch out to the right this time. Colby Keepers. And he's tackled only a couple of yards downfield. The Oaks not going away quietly.
No, they are not. Their defense is trying to get their offense another shot and bringing this one close. So far, it'll be a 3rd and long, probably about a 3rd and 8 for the Pirates on their first 2 run plays, going pretty much nowhere. First one, nothing. This one, a gain of 2. Halita will come back into the huddle. New play call. Kai, you want to take bets on if it's a run or not?
3rd and long. They really want a first down to keep the clock moving, but they can't afford an incomplete pass. But they're a run-heavy team.
Guess this is what coaches do on the sideline.
Wow. Yeah, they're passing the ball.
Oh, nobody in the backfield.
No. Man in motion, though, from the bottom of the top. It'll be Halita, a quarterback keeper. He gets out to the left side. He'll have plenty for a first down. Halita down the sideline. The 50 finally brought down, but not before into Oaks territory.
And it is a run, a designed quarterback keeper for Logan Halita. Looks like we'll get a penalty on the tackle once again. But the ball is beyond midfield, and the Gilman Pirates can do everything they can to try to close this one out.
See what the penalty is. Probably another face mask, if I had to bet. It'll be a personal foul. It will be a face mask.
4 total face mask penalties this game, 2 on both sides. An extra 15 yards, and to tell you the truth, Kai, that might help the Oaks get the ball back in this one, because the Gilman Pirates have very little field to work with to continue to run that clock. There's still 7 minutes left in this game.
This is true. However, if they do end up putting that ball in the end zone, they have to stop that 2-point conversion.
Absolutely. At this point, you want to keep them out of the end zone any scenario possible.
You want to keep them out of the end zone, but you might want to let them in the end zone if they're going to drain all that clock away. It's really just it's an iffy.
Absolutely.
It's hard. It's a hard decision. First down run this time, right at the line of scrimmage once again, but the clock continues to tick. We're under 7 minutes to go now. Good tackle by Lincoln Lobbs up front, the big man.
Under 6.5 here in Waupaca. Home of the Comets, doing a great job hosting this state semifinal, or what do we call it, the sectional final. It's the game before the
Whatever
state
you
championship.
want to call it. The game to go to the big one.
The game to go to the big one.
2nd and 10. At the line of scrimmage now. Halida under center. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his right. It's another quarterback keeper. Possibly could have got a hold on the edge there, but no flags from the officials. The Oakfield fans not happy about it.
No, it's a really good vantage point from where we at and where all the Oakfield fans are sitting at. They're not going to get the call that they wanted. However, they did get Halida to run out of bounds, so we'll stop the clock on a 3rd and short.
We'll stop the clock. It is 3rd and short, but it's definitely 4-down territory right now for the Pirates, especially up 2 scores and where they're at on the field. So you need 2 big stops here from the Oaks defense.
You need a big stop to start off the 3rd and make this a really hard 4th down conversion. You need something in the backfield that they can stop quickly.
Halida under center, just a big push from behind, and it looked like a tush push. He's got more than enough. Another 1st down. The Pirates continue to roll.
Pirates looking to run this clock out as far as they can before possibly getting into the end zone. We're under 6 minutes. And the ball is at the 16-yard line of the Oaks. 1st down.
At this point, you just let them score as quickly as possible? You're
don't know.
going to need 2 touchdowns on offense regardless.
That's true. But the problem is then you got to stop a 2-point conversion that Gilman's been phenomenal with all night. 3 for 3 so far on the 2 points, and they've all been pretty good.
But if you let that clock drain, you might not get there.
Maybe just 2 for 3.
2 for 3.
Forgot that last one went out of bounds.
Correct. We will see the clock continuing to run, and
they have no urgency, and why would you?
No.
Gilman Pirates taking their time in the huddle. Oakfield trying to do what they can to stop it. A 1st and 10 at the Oakfield 16. Pirates in control up 2 scores. They're just going to do that tush-push play again. Moves them down the field for another 4 yards. Just moving a whole pile of Pirates for 4 yards. They might just do that to the end zone.
They honestly might. It's worked for them a couple of times now, and they're getting good yardage on it. 3 to 4 yards every time is a touchdown eventually.
Yep. And drains the clock as much as you want it to.
That's exactly
you want
right.
that 3-4 yard gain.
Ticking under 5 minutes now on that Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. See if they line up in the same formation, everybody in tight, and Halida under center.
As we're nearing the end of this one, we just want to take a time to thank everyone for tuning into this game. The 250 of you that have tuned in to Radio Plus here tonight, thank you so much. Your support to these young athletes means the world to them and means the world to our broadcast. As a huge hit comes in from, who is that? Zach Ogren?
Looks like Braden Glugla.
I thought it was a 20 or 42. Could be wrong.
Nope, it was Braden Glugla.
Oh, I was completely wrong.
I was going to say that size looked like Braden Glugla. He just laid the hammer down on a little pitch play there, but still in bounds, the clock continuing. But as Dominic was saying, we want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. We had some technical difficulties before our broadcast started and during halftime, but we powered through so that you guys could be here, and we're so glad that you stuck around with us.
Yeah, the athletes, they 100%, as Jeff always talks about, they watch these games back. They want to know who's tuning in and all that support that they receive throughout this. And we do this for the athletes, and I'm so glad you're able to support those athletes as well.
Halida keeps it himself up the left side and tackled right around the sticks. We'll see if he has enough for the 1st down. I don't think he will.
The far judge is putting it right in front of the marker. So under 4 minutes to go, and they'll give it to him, a 1st down. So a 1st and goal for the Gilman Pirates. That might actually help the Oaks if we're looking at time constraints.
At this point, 3.5 minutes, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion would seal it for Gilman. I would assume they will go on. Sorry, I was just
There will
trying
be
to
an award ceremony
Got it.
on the field after the game.
Just trying to listen to the PA announcer there. Get filled in.
Colby Keepers takes it up the middle. We'll get to about the 1 yard line, maybe the 1.5 yard line.
Yep.
Also want to thank those great portable shots that we've had all night. Thank you to the doctor, Cam Hatcher, and Jacob down there doing a great job with those portable shots so you can get the action on the field. Looks like we will get a timeout, the final timeout taken by the Oaks. We will step aside for one final time here on Radio Plus Sports along with Jeff's live stream.
A life in motion is a life well lived. At every age and every stage, we help you do more of the things you love. To keep you moving. To keep you achieving. To keep you striving. At Aurora Healthcare, we make care easier and more accessible than ever.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back here. Click the wrong button at the line, and it's a touchdown for the Pirates. They continue to tack on to their already growing lead.
28-20.
And if they can get this two-point conversion, one would assume if that game in D.C. Everest held up that they will be playing the McDonald Central Catholic School, who they already beat once this season. Is that correct?
Yes. That is what the only loss that McDonald Central has had on their season. A nice win for the Pirates as they'll go for two, and it'll be
up the middle, and it's there. The two-point conversion good, and that all but seals it. It's going to take a lot of work if Oakfield has any chance in this one. Down 3 scores with less than 3 minutes, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely. A 3-score deficit in the final 3 minutes of play is hard to overcome. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be hardly possible, as we will step aside and hear from our sponsors as they get ready to kick it off back to the Oaks. Back after this.
Fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation. Jeff's live streams 30-12 in favor of the Pirates as they kick off right back to Oakfield. A lot of work to do if they want any chance. Squib kick up the middle. Picked up this time by Colton Wyke. Moving around a ton of traffic around that 30-yard line, and he will finally be brought down.
Oakfield needs a miracle. 2:50 left in this one, down by 18. The Gilman Pirates just looking to hold on, make it to the state championship next Saturday against most likely McDonald Central. Not sure if that game's finished.
I would assume it was behind ours, but I would assume it held up. I can go on and actually check real quick if you want to.
It was a strong lead at halftime. So I guess I'll call this Harmson in the shotgun. He'll go to pass as they're trying to get any yardage. James Keltzer will receive. There is some penalties flying, but James Keltzer will go down the sideline.
3 of those markers came in at the same exact time around the backfield. I would assume we're going to get a holding call, but as that happens, McDonald Central, that game is still live. They're beating Lena Aquinas 50-16. So I would assume that game on its way to an end there. And McDonald Central will move on to the state championship next week. And
as Oakfield gets another penalty, you were right, Kai, with the hold. So they'll move back some more yards, and Gilman just hanging on for a victory.
Yeah, just got to hang on and drain the clock enough in 3 minutes to not let the Oaks score 3 times. And I'm not going to say it's over, but there's not a very good chance that this one comes back. Harmson now, 2 backs with him. He's going to pass. Men in his face already. He just gets it off to Braden Glugla across the middle, but a very short gain.
Not able to get out of bounds either, so the clock will run as the Oaks will try to hurry to the line. I can only assume. I don't think they're saying quit just yet, as Harmson will get back quickly. Drop back to pass.
In the middle once again, this time in the hands of Braden Glugla. Continuing to hurry up. The Oaks just got to go, like we mentioned, only 1 timeout left to their name.
Under 2 minutes to play. And a 3-score deficit.
We will get a whistle. From what I'm hearing from the other people, a bench warning possibly, or something on the sideline there for the Oaks. Tell you the truth, I don't exactly know. We had a whistle before play there, and nothing will be affected.
Just a bit of a motion over to the Oakfield sideline. So I'm guessing, as you said, like a warning.
They did point over there pretty aggressively.
Yeah, it was a stay back.
Don't talk to me. So 3rd and medium. Oaks have a lot of work to do. 1:40 left to play. Harmson takes the snap. Looking out the sideline again, tipped, but it's dropped on the interception. That one was close.
Nearly intercepted by number 32, Lucas Halita. If they can stop the Oaks here, the Gilman Pirates will be moving on to state. It is 4th down. Oakfield has one final play to continue this game. It'd be a miracle to even come back. But their season's on the line here.
4th down play. Harmson drops back. Got some time. Now he's forced up to his front, and he's sacked. Brought down in the backfield, and that will do it. The Gilman Pirates just have to kneel this one out, and they will advance to the state championship next week in Wisconsin Rapids.
Henry Sarichik with the biggest tackle of his football career. I could only assume a sack to send the Gilman Pirates to the state championship. 1st down for the Pirates, and I can only assume they'll be in victory formation. No timeouts left on the Oak side. A 3-score game in the Pirates' favor, and they will just kneel it down as the clock will tick away. We'll see a couple more kneels, and congratulations to the Gilman Pirates for advancing to the state championship in 8-man football. The clock will run. We're just waiting for the official score to be over. At this point, Oakfield has seceded the victory to Gilman. We're just waiting for the clock to do its work, as they will take a kneel one more time once it reaches under 40 seconds.
One more kneel down, and that will do it. They shouldn't make him do another one. Maybe they will.
Looks like they will.
Just in case. I guess we were technically outside of that 40-second threshold, but there's no need. The Pirates walk away with the victory here, 30-12 over the Oakfield Oaks, and both of these two teams have phenomenal seasons. We knew one of them had to come to an end tonight, and not necessarily the outcome that we were looking for, but all congratulations are due to the Gilman Pirates tonight.
They have showed why they have made it this far in the playoffs. Their defense was phenomenal, forcing so many just disastrous plays for the Oaks as this game continued. There was 2 fumbles that snap over the head that happened actually twice. One of them was a fumble. One of them was enough to bring a 3rd and goal at the inches mark, as we get a good shot of the Gilman Pirates fans and the students that have traveled here to Waupaca to celebrate this victory. This team will move on to state and face the McDonald Max, I believe is what they are, the McDonald Central Max, next week on Saturday. We will step aside and hear from our lovely sponsors on Radio Plus Sports, along with Jeff Steins. We'll be back for a postgame after this.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Computer Troubleshooters is a very proud sponsor of today's game. Cybersecurity, managed services, and IT infrastructure is what they specialize in. Remote monitoring, password management, hosted email, data backup, internet-based phone systems, and much more. They're also launching secure property solutions with security systems, smart automation, and 24/7 alerts. Computer Troubleshooters. Secure what matters most. Log on to www.ctfdl.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Welcome back here as everybody gets on the field and gets their awards. The Oaks did it first, as you saw. Now the Pirates come out. Moving on to the state championship next week in Wisconsin Rapids. Congratulations to Gilman. They played a phenomenal game. Started off very slow, but their defense stepped up like we thought they would. A couple of key turnovers. The Oaks just couldn't bounce back after that. Once they got punched, they really didn't get back up, Dom.
No, absolutely. And you don't need to hang your head too far down if you're the Oaks. An incredible season. It just came to an end at the hands of probably the best team in the state at eight-man football. We'll see that next week as they get to play in that state championship. But the Oakfield Oaks had an incredible season. It's been an honor to cover them all year, and a great playoff, a great coach team, a great group of gentlemen that have probably played their last football game. And I just want to send it out the thank yous for letting us cover you guys and how amazing it has been a season for the Oakfield Oaks.
Yeah, we love Oakfield. I mean, they're one of our favorites, our favorite communities, and we don't know what we would do without Oakfield, to tell you the truth. Sorry. We love their volleyball teams. We love their football teams. Covering them in basketball this season is going to be so much fun, and obviously softball and baseball. Such a fantastic community, a great group of fans and players and individuals that just really rally around their teams. It's what they've got, and they put so much heart into everything they do. So we're so thankful for all of you Oakfield community members that have watched us all season long. And to the guys out there whose season comes to an end, a lot of seniors on this team. But, man, it was a heck of a run, making it all the way to the final four teams in the state for eight-man football. And obviously coming up short, not exactly where they wanted to be, but nothing to hang your head on, like you said, Dom.
No, absolutely. I just want to give one quick shout-out to all the seniors on this team that have just played their last football game possibly. I know at the high school level, Shout out to number 3, Dylan Schwebke, number 5, James Kautzer, number 8, Bo Bile, number 9, Carson Fisher, number 10, Lennon Rawls, number 18, Braden Glugla, number 42, Zach Ogren, number 50, Noah Fisher, number 54, Ashton Hankey, number 76, Lincoln Lobbs, and finally number 84, Colton Wyke. An incredible football career and a great season ended on him. It's unfortunate that they weren't able to make it to state, but a great Oakfield Oaks team, and I'm sure it'll be a great team as the underclassmen will take over.
Yeah, we will step aside one more time, run a few more ads. When we come back, just our final thoughts here from Comet Field in Waupaca, Wisconsin.
The hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Maine, or online at lidkelumber.com.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhang's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhangsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhang's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in our community for over 145 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions from across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and much more. Log on to aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Oakfield Elevator is a proud sponsor of high school sports. You see, Oakfield Elevator custom manufactures animal feed. They also receive dry store and market grain. Oakfield Elevator offers poultry and wild bird seeds, bagged shell corn, and wildlife, and a lot more. Oakfield Elevator has de-icing and softener salts too. Oakfield Elevator at 280 North Main Street, a proud sponsor of high school sports.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Computer Troubleshooters is a very proud sponsor of today's game. Cybersecurity, managed services, and IT infrastructure is what they specialize in. Remote monitoring, password management, hosted email, data backup, internet-based phone systems, and much more. They're also launching secure property solutions with security systems, smart automation, and 24/7 alerts. Computer Troubleshooters. Secure what matters most. Log on to www.ctfdl.com.
Welcome back here. I appreciate you sticking with us on this post-game show. We wanted to make sure all of our wonderful sponsors got the time that they deserve in sponsoring this high school sports here on Radio Plus. I got the camera on the Oakfield Oaks, who are saying their goodbyes one more time to some of their football careers, and it's been a tremendous season to be able to cover these young athletes, and unfortunate that it ended the way it is. One last big congratulations from me to the Gilman Pirates. A great season for them continues as they will take on, we assume, McDonald Central next week in the state championship, I believe on Saturday in Little Chute?
Wisconsin Rapids.
Wisconsin Rapids. I don't know why I was thinking Little Chute.
It's okay.
But an incredible game from both sides. The scoreboard, as we just heard up in this broadcast booth, it does not exemplify what this game actually was. It was a very good affair. Both of these teams are very high-quality teams, and you could tell that both of them should have made it to this destination where they are. However, the Gilman Pirates have been good all season, still undefeated, looking for that perfect record as they head to the state championship next week.
Yeah, disappointing for the Oaks as their season comes to an end, but they battled with all they had and started off really hot, just kind of slowed things down, a couple of costly turnovers, and Gilman pounced all over it. Once they took the lead, it was really no turning back for them. So, again, congratulations to both teams. Dominic, any final thoughts before we send it to prayer and let these people go?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, once again, thank you to all of the Oakfield fans, the Gilman fans who tuned in tonight. Thank all of you for supporting Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. We wouldn't be able to do it without you. Also, a thank you to all of our sponsors out there. They got all the ad time tonight, which was fantastic. That rarely happens. But as we do here on Jeff's live streams, we'd love to end this one with a prayer. So if you would, please join us. Dear Lord, thank you for another amazing day getting to do what we get to do. We get to broadcast high school sports, and there's not much better than that. Also, thank you for letting the players do what they do. Obviously, they have so much fun. The fans come out and cheer them on, and a really fantastic season for both of these two squads. Thank you for no major injuries today as well. We obviously, Halida was kind of banged up there, possibly concussion protocol, but he came back in and played a phenomenal game. So there's going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises, but no major injuries. That's what we're looking for, so thank you for that. We also want to pray that everybody gets home safely, all the players, the fans, the coaches, everybody here rooting for each team today. They get home safely on their travels. A lot of long drives, I believe. Gilman's about a 2.5-hour drive from here, and Oakfield, isn't necessarily right around the corner either, so we pray that everybody gets home safely. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you so much for tuning in to this production on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Thank you to Dr. Cameron Hatcher and Jacob down on the field for us tonight. And from Makai Ackerman and Dominic Ackerman up here in the broadcast booth, we're saying goodnight.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. PT Tire and Service.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto.
AirTech, Toll Oil and Propane, Rich Services, Pioneer Keg.
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump.
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo. Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty.
Ergo Bank Wilmira. Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville.
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing.
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.